Hey guys, I'll be just there in a second. I'm just making sure I'm live on all the platformings now that we're trying YouTube and everything as well. Give me just 2 seconds just to make sure that it's all rocking and rolling. And then I will be there. And we can get it started. Cool. Right, give me a moment. I'll be right with you all. I've got absolutely no idea what this music is, by the way. Not a clue. Not a clue. I've got no idea how to check if I'm live on TikTok. Oh, it says that I am. Oh, I can see it now. Okay, I think we are good. Good, and it's showing the right category. Okay, I think I'm live on TikTok as well. Good, 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 good. Right. Yeah, I've got no idea what this music is, but screw it, it's funky. Right, I'm switching the correct things over here. Good, that looks to be working. Hello! We're back after Christmas! Goodness me. Hello all, how we doing? Bruce Brood here, Max here. I don't know why I got the mask out. Bruce Brood, Max here, Roberticus is here, Kieran is here, Heavy Equation is here, Maple is here, Darrow is here, Frosty is here as well. Hello! Good to see you all. How we doing, folks? The weather here is interesting. Ant's here as well. Hello, Ant. Good to see you. How you doing? Test Unknown is here on YouTube. Hello to the YouTubers. Hello to any TikTokers as well. Hello, friends. Mason, how you doing? Good to see you. Shadow, Chewy, love you. I love you more. Hello. Britannia's here as well. Hello. Maple. Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a beautiful round number to get us started. I love it. Maple, thank you so much. 60 months. It's a 5-year sub to get us kicked off after a bit of a break over Christmas. Thank you very much, my friend. That's really kind of you, dude. I very, 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 very much appreciate it. That's some clear weather right there. Yeah, it's a little bit interesting. Curveless as well. 13 months. Hello. Good to see everybody. How are we doing, folks? Alex is here as well on YouTube. Good morning, Alex. Hello. Visibility is not 9999. Thank you, Curveless. Cheers for the 13 months. Good to see you, bud. Hello, everybody. Let me catch up with a message. Frosty says, I just bought a Thrustmaster Warthog. I'm just wondering if you have any good tips for sensitivities dead zones. Honestly, I don't have any, I don't think. I don't use the Warthog as much as I used to. And now I have the Ava base for it, which has its own kind of like hardware set where you can set your dead zones and things like that. But the actual sim itself, I usually don't really even bother with like sensitivity curves much or anything. I don't think I've got any set up in MSFS 2024 actually. But yes, hello all, good to see you. We had a slight change of schedule with streaming. I was going to go live yesterday for a bit, but I've switched it to today. The reason why is that we had a small emergency on Christmas Day. Daisy, one of our cats, was not a very well girl whatsoever, bless her. We think it was just like a cat sick stomach bug going around, but she really was not herself. And she had an issue with her gallbladder a couple of years ago, and so we were pretty concerned that it was that. So we had to rush her to the emergency vets on Christmas Day. which is certainly an inexperience. But luckily, she's absolutely fine. We think it was just like a stomach bug type thing. Yeah, we'll say too much turkey. That's it. So that was a bit of a scare. Because she had this horrible thing a few years ago where she had to stay in the vets for a week and was pretty poorly. And so we were worried that it was that again, but she's back to her normal self now. She's hunting around for food. She's being very picky with what she's eating, but she's eating, which is good. So I took yesterday off just in case we needed to go back to the vet again. But luckily we didn't need to. Hello, those of you who are on TikTok as well. Sorry if I can't really see TikTok chat too well, but hello to you all. Scott, 76 months. Hello. Thank you very much indeed, dude. I appreciate you. Scott, welcome back. It is a 76-month sub with the tier 1. I hope you're doing well, my dude. God, what's that? That's 6 years and a third, is that? 6 years and a third. That's ridiculous, dude. No message, but the tier 1. Thank you, Scott, for such a long time of support, mate. And then Franzel as well. Hello. Since when am I streaming on TikTok? Brandon says. I need to get it like properly up. Like I need to work out a way. I think I can probably plug in my phone and maybe get the chat. Hello. Watching Captain Ginger. That's me. That's me, it seems. Chewy Ginger. I tell you what. I wonder if I can try and move my... Is there a way where on TikTok I can just get chat and nothing else? No. Now I've gone to somebody else's thing. I've got no idea if it's working properly. Hopefully it is. We'll see. There we go. Right, what I'll do is if I can just put that on charge and then leave that there, hopefully I can see that and that will work quite nicely. We'll have to see. I don't know if that'll work properly, but I'm just going to try and keep my phone on charge and see if I can get TikTok chat up via that. Luke's here on YouTube. Hello. Is this 2024 or 2020? We're on 2024 today. Yeah, I'm in 2024. It's quiet on YouTube today. Alex, that's because I don't stream on YouTube. My stream's pretty quiet normally, mate. So it's very quiet anyway. Good to see you all. Hello, friends. Hope you're well. Britannia's here. Oh, God, there's another sub. Britannia, let me come back to that one in a moment. Thank you, Delaney. 88 months. Goodness gracious. Hello. Hello. Thank you very much for all of these guys and girls to get us kicked off with 50% to level 2 hype train even. Hope you had a great Christmas. It was a nice Christmas apart from, as I say, the emergency trip to the vets, but all good now. Sod's law. The cats always choose the time when it's a bank holiday and we have to go like 40 minutes to the emergency vets. It's always the way. Delaney, dude, thank you. 88 months. That's a ridiculous amount of time, isn't it? Crazy. Thank you so much. Let me catch up. So Britannia says, do you know anything about the INI builds display showing white only after IRS alignment? It's driving me nuts. Only the Airbus INI builds aircraft. I've got no idea, mate. Not a clue at all. Is that in 2024? Is that in 2020? I flew the A400M a couple of days ago and it was fine. That's an INI builds Airbus and that was okay. No, mate, honestly, I've got no idea at all. Been flying the A320 a lot recently. I have to say it's overtaking the 777 now. Oh, nice. Well, I hope you're enjoying it, Frosty. I hope you're enjoying it. There was supposed to be a live stream yesterday, as I say. But because we had this emergency trip to the vets on Christmas Day, we didn't know whether we would have to go back to the vets again the day after, which is now yesterday. So I decided to cancel yesterday's stream just in case we needed to go back to the vets suddenly or something. But yes, it's almost been 48 hours now, and Daisy Cat seems pretty much back to her usual self. So we think it was just some sort of like sickness bug maybe that were going around for the pets, for the cats, something like that. I don't know. Next door cat's been throwing up, and Timmy did as well. So I think it's some sort of a cat sick bug or something. And Daisy just didn't take to it very well, bless her. So yes, it was an interesting Christmas Day. I bet that was cheap. We've got insurance. Yeah, we've got insurance. So we having two cats, we always have insurance. So we luckily, even though we paid for it there, like we'll get it all back. So it's fine. So yeah, always worth it to have insurance. ATC Swede on YouTube. Hello, how you doing from Gothenburg? Very good to see you. Hello. If you had to make the secondary flight plan in the Island Bird service on 2024, it crashes the sim. Oh, really? Don't know, mate. Yeah, I've not tried it, I'll be honest. Max is here as well on Twitch. Hello, Max. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Have you done the Home Alone flight? What's the Home Alone flight? I don't even know what that is, mate. I don't even know what that is. Yeah. It's a bug. Set your texture settings to high. Oh, there you go. Oh, so there's a... Oh, so there you go. Yeah, if it's something to do with the sim and like a sim bug or something, I've not been doing anything with work for just over a week now, and I've still got another week off, so I'm not back in the office. Well, I say back in the office. This is my office. I'm not back in the office from until like the 7th of Jan, so I still got a little while off. So yeah. Who else we got? We got Elias as well, another person from Sweden. Hello, how are we doing? Good to see you. Welcome everybody. Hope we're all well. Hope we've all had a good... How was everybody's Christmas? Was it good? Did we all have a good Christmas? I hope so. I don't like this song. I'm skipping this song. I don't like it. Trying to find a different... I'm sick of Christmas music. I've had enough of Christmas music, so we're watching something else. Minic Laser, is that correct? Thank you for liking the live on TikTok, apparently. Thank you. No, Kurt, not at all. No. If you found a way around it, that's good to know. I hadn't heard of it yet, so if it is a bug in the sim, it's probably not been logged internally because, well, everybody's out of the office at the minute, or at least I am. So yeah, no, it's good to know, Kurt. Thank you, mate. Reinstall P3D today for the quality wings. Wow. Yeah, I was gonna say I couldn't bring myself to fly that anymore. I couldn't do it. Right, it seems like we are live and rocking and rolling on all three platforms, which is good. Today, not that you can really see it very well, but we are in Helsinki. And we are flying to Rovaniemi. This is an absolutely classic rotation. One that I have done many times, but it's one that I always enjoy doing. I was debating doing like a bit of a longer flight, like a UK to Rovaniemi trip or something like that, but you know what? We just seem to constantly do like 2-hour flights and that's it. So I wanted to do a rotation today, and this is just such a classic one. I've just realised I've got the wrong flight. That's the return trip. There we go. This is the one we're doing first. So we're doing Helsinki to Rovaniemi and back. Oh, it's Air Daddy. Hello. Thank you for the 7 months. Goodness gracious. Hello. Good to see you. Thank you very much. 7 months, Prime sub. Good to see you back in the crew once again, mate. Thank you for your Prime. That means the world. That really does. Oh, there we go. Britannia, has that worked for you? Has Kurt got the fix for it? Kurt, that's honestly really good to know. Really good to know. Gregory is here on Twitch. Hello. Is your multiplayer on? If yes, which server, please? My multiplayer is not on in terms of the MSFS multiplayer servers. No, I play on the VATSIM network. So it's not on in terms of just the normal MSFS servers, I'm afraid. Thank you for the follow, though. Yes, so it's kind of like a typical rotation. I know we've done this one before, but it's just a classic flight. This Helsinki to Rovaniemi and back, you can't beat it. I've done it in real life as well, so it's one that I always enjoy. So we've got MK Studios for both sceneries, for both Helsinki and Rovaniemi as well, which hopefully works fine in 2024. We've done Helsinki before in 2024. I've not done Rovaniemi yet in 2024, but hopefully it works all okay. I've not done anything special to get it set up. And the weather, well, yes. We are flying real time to get the real weather and everything. I hope you guys don't mind. We could maybe change the time for the flight back, but if I want live weather in MSFS 2024, I have to go live time, so yeah. Who we got? Jaju's here, 30 months on the Twitch. Thank you very much, Jaju. That's very kind of you as well. Hello. I love flying in Finland in the sim. I know we've been getting on the Finland hype recently after a bit of a breakaway. I need to do some more flying in like Sweden and stuff as well because I haven't done. Well, no, we did Gothenburg the other day actually, didn't we? But I love Scandinavia at this time of year. It's always good fun. Jaju, dude, thank you so much. 2.5 years, 30 months. Very, very, very kind of you indeed. Hope you're well, mate. Hammer Jed is here. Hello, mate. Bit foggy in it. Yeah, just a little bit. Do you have specific NVIDIA settings in the control panel? For 2024, no. The only thing I do in control panel for 2024 is just enable VSync. That's it. Yeah, that's all I do. I live very near to EFHK, and yeah, that's the current weather here. Lots of fog. Yeah, it was really foggy here yesterday as well, actually. So yeah. Isn't Rovaniemi in 24 hours of darkness any time? Yeah, that's true, Curveless. That's very true, actually. We might as well. Might as well. Right. We got a cup of tea. We got the Phoenix loaded in. Let's get flying, shall we? Let's get going. Let's get it started. How was everybody's Christmas? Was it good? Did we all have a nice Christmas? Hopefully so. Apart from the very scary sudden trip to the emergency vets on Christmas Day, it was a very quiet Christmas day for us. Becca's kids, my stepdaughters, were away at their dad's, so that meant that it was just me, Mama Chewy, and Becca. So it was very quiet and very chilled. And oh my gosh, the Gavin and Stacey Christmas Day finale. Oh my, absolutely phenomenal. Those of you in the UK will know what I'm talking about. So yeah, no, it was nice. As I say, apart from the scare, but Daisy seems okay now. Right, well, what's also really nice about the rotation that we're doing today is that we're doing it incredibly accurately, because not only are we doing it with Finnair in the A321, we're doing it in the exact correct registration as well. Oscar Hotel Lima Zulu Tango was the registration that did this very flight earlier on today. So we are going for full realisms on this one. And there you go, Oscar Hotel Lima Zulu Tango. So we're on stand 3-2. As I say, it's MK Studios sceneries for both airports today. And hopefully we'll be able to navigate our way around this airport because, well, the weather is, yes, interesting. Oh, yes, I forgot to even set up Fly Live. That's the reason why that's not working, because I didn't even start it. Thank you, Roberticus. Sorry. I didn't even freaking start the software. It's because I was, it's like it was the other day. It's because I was faffing with, yes, just faffing as I do. It's because I was faffing with the TikTok stream and everything, and making sure all of that was set right. That's why. There we go. Right, that should all be set up now. Yes, you can see my altitude and stuff. Good, it's working. Good. Cool. Right, Falco's here. How are you doing, Falco? Jonty's here as well. Hello. I raised my cup of tea to you all. Good to see you all. Hope we're well. Hope you all had a nice Christmas. Right, let's get this flight set up, shall we? Yeah. For some reason, my Phoenix app is stuck on this. It just says signing you in, even though the aircraft is loaded. I don't quite know why, but yeah, we'll just leave it as is. We'll leave it as is. Right, let's go and turn the dome light on. Get a bit of light in here. And first things first, let's go and import the flight. And get this loaded in. We'll dismiss this because I thought I was going to be going live a little bit later today. So we'll go 13:30. So that's 27 minutes away. That's fine. And then we'll go and load the aircraft up. So GSX boarding and refueling. We'll go and do all of that. It was good, pretty chill as well. Nice, good. Yeah, there's nothing like just a calm Christmas, right? A calm Christmas. Becca cooked an absolutely mean roast. We had roast duck. We're not necessarily particularly keen on roast turkey. So I think last year we had lamb, and this year we had roast duck. Which, to be honest with you, it was a lovely meal, but I don't know if I'd have duck again, like roast duck. Give me crispy duck with, all the Chinese meal stuff, and I'm good. But I don't know if it was my favourite on Christmas Day. But it was still nice to have something a bit different. I'm going to turn the brightness down on these screens, I think. So yeah, but the meal itself was, unbelievable. And I have just eaten myself to death with chocolate as well. So I've been quite naughty. New year, I need to start looking at my weight again and getting back on the fitness grind, I think. Right, let's do all of this. There's not much that I really need to do setup-wise here for the moment. Let's go and have a look at the flight plan, shall we? Where's the button? There it is. So we are Finnair Flight 531 today on the 27th of December. from Helsinki to Rovaniemi, as we say in Oscar Hotel Lima Zulu Tango. It's a sub. It's Dom. Hello. Yes, that's it. Crispy aromatic duck. That's it. Did you see WinWing's MCDU FMC announcement? No, I didn't. Ooh, that's exciting. Dom, thank you. 47 months, Prime sub. I really appreciate that, mate. Thank you so much for being here for such a long time. 47 months, almost the 4-year mark, Dom. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the Prime. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for
So, 0 fuel weight today, 71.4. We've got takeoff weight 77.8, landing weight 74.2. All well within limits. Cruising flight level 340 for a flight time, it's saying, of 1 hour and 13 minutes. And that's because we've got a pretty nasty headwind, but we'll have a nice tailwind on the way back. But 1 hour and 30 minutes isn't bad. Trip fuel, 3.6 tons or so. We're going to take 6.6 today. And we should have, I think, Catilla as our alternate today. Yeah, EFHK, that's Catilla, right? Expecting 22 right for departure out via Tevru, and then it's a Nepix arrival for runway 21 at Rovaniemi. How many passengers are we expecting? 230 passengers today. Good. Right, so I'm going to go and start to get these things set up. Hey, Moz, how you doing? How are you, Mama Chuba and the little one of the cats? Moz, hello, mate. Good to see you. Well, we had as I said, we had a little bit of a scare on Christmas Day. Daisy, one of our 2 cats, was not very well at all. So we had an emergency trip to the vets on Christmas Day, because they like to keep us busy, I guess. But she's much better now. So yes, thank goodness. We were worried for a moment she might need to stay at the vets for a bit, but no, we think it was just a cat sick bug. But yeah, so. But no, we're all okay, mate. We're all okay. Right, I'm just going to start getting things loaded in here, folks, and get things rocking and rolling. What was our call sign? 8 Papa November. So let's go and load that in. I'm just going for a high cost index today, just so that we're not messing around. Level 340. And then... Oh, we've got a telex. I don't know if that's a good idea to open that. 71.4... Jeff, hello. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 71.4 and a CG of 26.4. And the block fill today, when that comes on board, should be 6.6. Awesome. Yeah, I was originally planning to do like just one longer flight to Rovaniemi today, but as I say, I feel like we've just done so much like longer flights, like 2 to 3 hour flights recently. I actually thought it would be nice just to do 2 flights. Hey, it's Mr. Tuto Murphy. Hello for the 3 years. Hello, hello. Match day today at home. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I finish the stream before kickoff for sure. Mr. Murphy, a very, very, very happy Christmas, my friend. I raise my mug of tea to you, good sir. Thank you for the 3 years. Bloody hell, Murph. Thank you for the 3-year sub. I hope you had a lovely, lovely, lovely time over Christmas. It's weird now that it's all over, isn't it? It's always the way. Like, you have this huge build-up for Christmas, and then suddenly it's like, it's finished. So, yeah. Jeff, good to see you. Hello, mate. Look at the weather. 280 degrees at 3 knots, variable from 240 to 310. 500 meters viz. It's awful. Temperature 1, dew point 1, QNH 1028. Temporarily 700 meters viz. Yeah, the weather is disgusting here. So 1028 set. Good. That's all good then. And the fuel's on as well, so let's put the seatbelt signs on. Delightful, delightful, delightful. So let's go and see. There's no ATC on, so let's go and have a look and see what they're using in real life here at Helsinki. It looks like they're landing on 22 right. What are they departing on? Any departures out of here? Any departures? Helsinki. Oh! That's a fun one. They're departing on runway 15. According to this, anyway. That's an Aeroflot. I don't think that would have come out of it. Any other departures? Yeah, 1-5 for departure, chat. By the looks of it. Don't know if there's any other departures. Yeah, the last two have gone from 1-5. Okay, cool. Right, well, we'll go with that then. So it's out via Tevru. Let's go and see if there is a Tevru departure from 1-5. Hopefully there is. Tevru 4 Delta. Nice, there we go. That's him. 2024 servers are shit again. Sometimes it loads fast, sometimes it does not even load at all. Bandwidth too low with 250 megabytes per second. Have you ever installed any like Google Map enhancement mods? Because if so, it's most likely those that's causing it to be an issue. Let's worry about the arrival in the air because we'll have time. Okay, good. So that's all okay. So then we're going to be out via Tevru. Let's go and grab some charts. What do I want to do? Let's move that to medium and horizontal. So departures are now SIDS runway 15. Here we go. So it's straight out to just below 700 feet, 680 feet. Right hand turn. And then it'll be Hotel Kilo 921 max 220 knots, then Rip V. Oh, no, sorry, no, we're going left. So 680, then a left-hand turn to Hotel Kilo 914, then 919, then 918, and then Tevru today. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet. We flew out of here the other day, and I've forgotten what the initial climb was. I think it was 4,000. But I'm going to set 5,000 because I know it's the transition today. Mex, hello, how you doing? Adam, I don't have an exclamation mark scenery command. This is MK Studios, though, for the payware scenery. Mex, thank you for 60 months. Hello, buddy. 5 blooming years, Mex. My goodness gracious me, dude. Oh. Yes. Keep all of your fingers at New Year's. What does that even mean? Dude, thank you very much. Let's go and get some takeoff performance in then, departure perf, all of that stuff. So it's going to be departing runway 15. It's dry here. Aircraft loaded, nice. Which means we should be able to get the final load sheet. Oh, fireworks! Oh, I see, okay. Anti-eyes will definitely be on. Sync the final load sheet. There's the weather. Intersection data. Well, do we want to go from an intersection? I'm not too sure. Well, I hope nobody's going to be holding a firework on New Year's Eve. We could try and get Zulu. Let's see if we can try and get Zulu. So that's giving us flap 2 up 0.4 with a flex of 36 and 132, 137, 139 today. There we go. Cool, and we can send that to the MCDU. And then if I go over here, 132, 137, 139, that's correct. Flap 2, that's all correct, good. And we'll just double check the load sheet. So we're a little bit heavier than first anticipated. 72 tons, the 0 fuel weight, but the CG's the same. And that's fine. We don't need to recalculate the takeoff performance because that was with the final load sheet. We did that performance factor through. So we can accept that. Good. Lovely. So then we've got dash dot, altitude dot into there. And I'm going to go and get the APU started. And then we can work out where we're going to taxi. I think we'll de-ice on stand. Because I never know whether the scenery's got it in the thingy. But what we'll most likely do is we'll push to face northeast. And then taxi out. Probably Victor Golf and then just to Zulu and then just depart from there. Have you tried using the replay functionality? I think we tried it once and then I never used it again really. But yeah. MK Studios, I bet they would have included it. Well, it's whether the GSX profile has it, but I honestly can't remember. So I'm not going to faff with it. We'll just get ourselves flying. We will get ourselves flying. Awesome. The weather here. I'm looking forward to breaking out of the clouds, though, into the blue sky. Or into whatever colour the sky's going to be when we get above it. Yeah, I've not really tried using the replay functionality. Maybe we could give it a go when we get back down here. We won't use it for the first flight because obviously we're going to do the return. But maybe if we remember on the return, we can do it. Yeah. I forgot to bloody well install the cabin package as well for the sounds, like the announcements. Right, fuel pumps can go on with the power switch over to the APU from the external power, and the external power can be disconnected. And then, well, if we call for pushback, I think it will do the de-icing first, won't we? So if we go beacon on. Oh. Oh. No, 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 no. What are you doing? No, 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 no. I want to de-ice. Oh, you know what? Let's just restart it. It's faffing. Luca, hello! 43 months on to... Uh-oh. That wasn't a good idea, was it? Oh, dear. Is that going to give us a landing rate? Oh, yeah, it is. For God's sake. Luca, 43 months, hello! The mask goes on for you, mate, as it always does. Mate, thank you very much indeed for the 43 months of support. That might have been a bad idea, restarting GSX. I don't know if that's killed it now, but we'll see. Right, additional services, request de-ice. That's what we want to do. In air. Oh, and then I need to go and find on the... What I need to select, don't I? Is it on black box? Black box de-ice. Black box 711 de-ice. If I just search that, here we go. Ground de-ice and anti-icing. So, before applying fluid, cabin pressurization mode selected is already in auto. Logan, thanks for the follow, buddy. Engine bleed 1 and 2 off. APU bleed goes off as well. So, engine 1 bleed off. Engine 2 bleed off. APU bleed goes off. The ditching push button needs to go on as well, which is here. So fluid type 1 and 50%.
We begin treatment now and observe fluid type 1.
And then the engine start switches are idle, but we've not started the engines anyway, so that's fine. That's de-ice. Luca, thank you so much, mate. How you doing, buddy? Mike as well, hello, how you doing? Hope you all had a great Christmas. And you too, mate. And you too. Yeah, hope you had a good one. You join us just getting ourselves prepped. For the pushback. Way too much food, yeah. It's always the way, isn't it? You're allowed at Christmas, though. You're allowed. It would be wrong if you didn't. I've still not fixed my model matching. I need to dedicate some time to that, don't I? I need to do that. Yeah, food was good over Christmas. Food was good. I only had one meal on Christmas Day because obviously, as I say, we had to rush out. And I was just so full from lunch. I do love the anti-icing effects or the de-icing effects. Oh! Thought it was going to go straight through the fuselage then. So next thing, I need to work out... Oh, it looks like we've got an exit there. So where's that? That's Victor Golf. Okay, nice. So that's perfect. So we can go nose to the left and then just take the left there. Is there a way to fix the no gear thing? Honestly, I've got no idea. I honestly have no idea at all. What about career mode? I've not touched career mode yet. No, I've not touched it. Okay, so ditch, yeah, the outflow valve, check open, and then engine bleed 1 and 2 goes on. And I'm guessing a couple of minutes after completing APU bleed. Okay, cool. Right, so they're disconnecting. Ditching push button goes back on. And then we need to make sure that we've got... What did it say that we needed to check? The outflow valve's opened. I wouldn't even know where, to be honest. Engine bleed number 2. Engine bleed for number 1 goes back on. And then if we... Now I'm just going to call for push and start. We don't want to do that because we've just done it.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brake set.
Okay, and then we're going squawk mode Charlie as well, and I'll get the sounds of things set up. And then, so it says that we need to give it a minute before we put the APU bleed on, which is fine. So that's the only thing that we need to do before start. And then everything is set to go.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
GSX is going to get into place. Oh, Lucas, it's another sub on Twitch. You folks are incredible. Thank you so much for these. Lucas back with 60 months of support. It's a 5-year sub, mate. Thank you very much indeed. There we go. Thank you so much, mate. Hugely appreciated. Apparently, the soy on TikTok just got the #1 gifter badge, whatever that means. Got no idea how it works. Right, so let's go and put the APU bleed back on there now, and then that should take away the pack fault lights, I think. There you go, pack 1 fault light's gone. Okay, cool. We should be good to go then. Squawking mode Charlie, everything is set up. We'll get the show on the road. So we're going to go pushback facing northeast on Alpha Victor. Thank you so much, Lucas, again, bud. Helsinki traffic, Finnair 8 Papa November, stand 3-2, push and start facing northeast, Helsinki. Let's do it. Let's fly. What time is 23? I just heard somebody else going to be departing off 15, so we definitely got the right runway. Lucas, how are you, mate? Yeah, did you have a nice Christmas? Yeah, it was good. I said it a couple of times today. We had a quick scare with one of our cats, Daisy. We had to take her to the vets on Christmas Day, which was an interesting experience. But she's all right now. But no, apart from that, it was good, mate. I hope yours was well too. Right, let's start some engines. Start your engines. Oh, just ignore the wing going Flappy Bird style there. What in the world was that? Load testing, yeah, that's it. Love the lighting with the logo light lit up and everything there.
Illuminated signs and crew instructions.
So we're going to be making this left and then a right turn. And hopefully that should take us to Taxiway Zulu. Okay, avail on number 2. So we can start number 1. Dogs barking.
Nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you.
Maybe behind you.
Emergency.
I love that there's something about the look of this 321 with the Sharklets and the IAE engines. I think it's probably my favourite like combination. Hey, got Atom, yeah, not bad. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. It's got us another sub. Dante, hello, 50 months with a tier 1. The mask goes on again. Thank you very much for the 50-month sub, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's another Twitch sub. Coming in strong today with the subs. You folks are amazing. Thank you so, so much. Oh, yes. It wouldn't surprise me after all the stops that he surely made. Thank you, mate. Don't you just love the Finnish weather? It's awesome. I love it when it's like this in the sim. It makes such a big difference. Okay, 2 good engine starts. I am going to get the engine anti-ice on straight away. We'll go and take the dome light off. APU bleed off. APU master switch off. Like so. Predicted wind shear goes to auto. Ground spoilers can be armed. Start switch back to norm. We're going flap 2 today. Trim needs to be up 0.4. Oops. Up 0.4, that's fine. Auto brake max over there. Oh, I just realised I've not set the parking brake, so GSX didn't disconnect. I wondered what was going on then. I was like, why have I still got nose wheel steering disconnect? Have you tested the FS Labs? No, I don't plan to get it, mate. I don't plan to get it. I don't think anybody's really got it. I think I've seen one person do content creation on it who isn't part of the testing team so far. But no, I don't plan to get it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you wanted to get away from Family God, Atom. Sorry to hear that. There we go, that's all going to disconnect now. Good stuff, good stuff. So what was our taxi route again? So we are... That says Alpha Hotel there. That's Victor Golf, isn't it? So there. So we're going to go Victor Golf Zulu holding point 15. That's the plan today. Right, okay, we should have the hand signal. There they are. They're just disappearing off, so that's all good. Anti-ice is on. Right, we're ready to go. Helsinki traffic, Finnair, 8 Papa November, taxiing Victor Golf to Zulu, holding point runway 15, Helsinki. Right, taxi light on. Parking brake released. We will go and get the webcam on for the joystick. Obviously using the Thrustmaster TCA equipment for Airbus today, as usual.
Traffic, Finnair 1079 entering, leave de-icing apron, 601.
He's going to the de-icing apron, yeah, we've already done it. Yes, the joystick cam is back. It is back. Oh, bloody hell, that was quick.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you. Are you not de-icing? We did it on stand. I didn't know whether it, I didn't know whether the GSX profile that I've got has the de-icing option on the own specific apron, so we just did it on stand. This weather's interesting. Just like the good old days, that's it. Hey, we are clear on the left. This weather is unreal. It's a nice short taxi though, which I'm not complaining about. I hope the weather's like this when we come back, because this will be an auto land. We love the Helsinki weather. Oh yes. Good day to you. Happy Christmas. Just bought GSX. Nice. Flight Simming World. Yeah, GSX definitely makes a big difference. It really does. It really does. The minimum distance you have to see down the runway. Good question. I don't know. Actually. That looks so cool. Right, takeoff config test is normal. Do a flight control check whilst we're taxiing out. This is one thing that's really weirding me out in the sim at the moment, is that the pitch trim just randomly changes itself. Like, the pitch trim's gone to 1.0 up, even though it should be 0.4, and that's what we set it to. And I don't know why it does it. Oh my god, I can't even see where I am right now. This looks like it's Zulu holding point for runway 15. It is. Nice, okay. Cool. So flight controls are good. We're ready to go from Zulu. Helsinki traffic, Finnair 8 Papa November from Zulu intersection, runway 15, departing Tevru 4 Delta, Helsinki. Okay, we give the cabin a ding. All the lights. Oh, look at that. Yes. That's what we like. That is what we like to see. Right, swinging on the runway. Good lord, the volumetric lighting. I'm sure I'll get used to GSH. Yeah, you will. It's worth sticking with till you get used to it. It's very good. Right, we'll just pause the alerts. And then we are set. We are in the soup, we are. So, engine anti-ice is on. All the lights are on. TCAS is on. We are good to go. Let's go and turn up the sounds a little bit more as well. Okay, chrono. Forward side stick pressure. Look at the weather, goodness gracious. Right, stable. Why is that not going? Okay, I'm going to go Mantoga because it's not got the takeoff stuff in. So Mantoga, SRS runway order thrust blue. For some reason it wasn't going to the right D10. 100 knots. Oh my god. Q1, great. That's the runway gone. Positive climb. Gear up. Nav. Look at that. Never seen anything quite like that before. And then we're straight through it at 1,000 feet. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. Right, thrust, climb, climb. Okay, that detent's working. I don't know why it didn't get the flex takeoff band. Or detent. Bloomin' heck. That looks so good.
I think traffic 1150 for taxi to right.
Okay, autopilot in, let's be boring. Let's listen to those IAEs. Taco says, how do you like the Thrustmaster? Thinking about getting one today? Taco, I've been sponsored with Thrustmaster for a number of years now, actually, and it just improves the immersion level. You know, if you're flying Airbus a lot and you've got like actual Airbus hardware, like licensed hardware, it really makes such a difference. Flaps 1, it really does. It just yeah. Like I found when I got the Airbus hardware, it made me want to fly Airbus more. Do you know what I mean? And it's the same with the Boeing set as well. So yeah, I love their stuff. Okay, speed's coming up further. Looking all good. So flaps 0. How do I get the upgrade pricing for 2024? What do you mean, upgrade pricing? Right, sorry, I was just timing out somebody who was very rude in the chat. Let's continue the climb. Trust climb, climb. Oh, that's a stutter and a half. Right, set standard. Spoilers. Runway turn-offs. It's all good. There we go. Babe, where's your mum's gift? On the by the fireplace. I thought I told you that. Maybe I didn't. Sorry if I didn't. By the fireplace. Right, I'm pausing the alerts. And what are we going to? 34,000. So we'll set that in. And there we go. If I already have 2020, do I need to pay full price for 2024? Yes, that's correct. Or if you want to give it a try, there's a Game Pass as well. PC and Xbox Game Pass. You found it? Awesome, good. Oh, look at that view. Wow, that looks insane. Oh, I know I shouldn't mention it when people come in, but somebody's come into the chat and gone, it astonishes me that you have a team of 750 plus people and you still fuck up a simulator. Like, my chat is not the place for that. It's phenomenal how rude people can be. I understand if people have got complaints about something, but coming into my personal chat 2 days after Christmas and being so rude, holy moly. How insensitive do you need to be as an individual? I shouldn't let those kind of comments get to me, but it's just like, bloody hellfire. Anyway, thank you to every single other person who's in the chat who's not that individual, who has previously been very supportive of the channel, but for now just decides to be an asshole. Thank you to every single other one of you who isn't like that and realizes that my Twitch chat isn't the place for those kind of comments. Look at that view. That's a screenshot, I almost feel like. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed, maybe. Yeah, we'll put it down to that. But those kind of comments aren't ever welcome in my channel. Not the place for it. Very disrespectful. Look at that view. This is one of the things that I'm really loving about 24. Is I just feel like the ground textures in terms of like the snow coverage is a lot better. Like, it's not like the levels of snow here isn't like absolutely crazy, but you know, and then as we get further north you'll see it change. Shuts, hello, Merry Christmas, how you doing? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Hey, love it, Heartfang. Abuse towards game employees is too normalized and it's sad. I mean, it's so I'm a community manager. I am used to seeing negative comments. It is nothing new. There is nothing wrong with people having strong opinions about stuff. And luckily for the most part in the flight sim community, people having a strong opinion about something, even if it is a negative one, is usually because they want to get it, you know, they want something to improve. It's quite rare you'll find in flight simulation where people just hate on something for the sake of hating on something, right? They usually do it because they want something to improve and they want something to be better. Fine. But coming into my personal live stream 2 days after Christmas to make a statement like that is just so rude and just so uncalled for that it's not the kind of individual that I'd really want to be in my community, really. It's as you can tell, for most of you, it's common sense not to kind of make those comments here, but unfortunately for some, common sense isn't always that common. Let's get some music going. Let's get the music going. You had a name change from Raceland to P. Oh, thank you very much. You have no idea how much that helps when somebody says that they've got a name change. Michael King is here on the TikTok. Hello, Michael. How you doing? Thank you for the like. Hello, how you doing today? Good to see you. Hello, hello. I've given up with the Christmas music, chat. I'm fed up of Christmas music. Yeah, I'm fed up with the Christmas music, so we're back to playing other stuff now. So, oh, that's a point, actually. If you are a subscriber on Twitch, you can do song requests. So you can get your song request in if you're a subscriber on Twitch. Bar humbug. Oh, we've had like a whole month of it non-stop. We've had a whole month of it. We still got the celebrations, the decorations up. The lights are still up. 34 days until I'm flying to Dallas on an A350. Amazing. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely time. Enjoy it. Right. Seatbelt signs are out. Good. It's rather warm. Let's just turn down the temperature maybe slightly. You've already taken the decorations down. Now, I usually leave them up on the stream until the end of the month. And then like 1st of January, it's like, right, we're back to normal now. We're back to normal now. Yeah. Look, can you see the ground textures changing as well? With the more, already starting to see more snow a little bit. Christmas songs are done now. Yeah, I mean, I like Christmas songs, but I just feel like we were just hearing the same things. Jet, sorry if I've missed any messages. Jetfire, hello, how you doing? Merry Christmas, hope you're well, mate. Hello, hello, hello. And yes, P-Burks, thank you for letting me know that you changed your name from Racelyn. That does make a big difference. Britannia says, would you ever consider trying your commercial pilot's license? No, mate, way too expensive. Any advice on what 2024 edition to get? It literally depends if you want the extra edition aircraft. That's it. If you don't want those, then just get the standard version. Yeah. Did I have a good Christmas? I did for the most part, mate. Yeah, I've mentioned it a few times today, so sorry if you've been here from the start and you've missed it. We had a sudden scare on Christmas Day with one of our cats, who was rather poorly. So we had an emergency visit to the vets on Christmas Day, which was an interesting experience, but she's absolutely fine now. So yeah, that was a kind of a stressful evening, but everything before about 6 o'clock in the evening was good. So yeah, luckily the vet was open. It was an emergency vet, so our vet in my town that I live in wasn't open, so we had to drive 40 minutes to the emergency vet. But it was a good decision that we went to get her checked out. And then, yeah, she's fine. She's still being picky about what she's eating, but when she is eating, she's eating well, so, yeah. The ground texture is getting better in 24. I've never had an issue with them. Apart from the initial, like, first day or two where there were the server issues, apart from that, I've not had issues with them. Oh, gosh, you've got the whole lot of you. Leia, have you nicked Becca's computer? Hello. You've got the whole lot of you there. Had to buy $1,000 for your cat. Oh my God, Coriel. Yeah, we have insurance. So even though it cost me a couple of £100 for the visit on Christmas Day, we get that back because of the insurance. So yes. You've nicked her phone. Lovely. There's a lot of you. Well, I hope you're all having... I'm sorry that I can't be there to join you all today. MSFS 2024 really loves the RAM. You need 64 RAM to get the most of the sim. Yeah, it was in the hardware spec recommendations, right? Wasn't it? I'm on 32 gig, and I'm okay. Like, I'm pushing it, but I'm okay. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I hope the journey from Kent wasn't too bad. Your cats are too old for the insurance. Really? Well, we've had ours on insurance for a while, but Daisy, our youngest cat is 14, and Timmy's 17, I think. So yeah, we pay quite a lot monthly for them, but with some of the interesting things that they've had, we've definitely it's definitely been worth it for us to have the insurance for sure. You're having no issues with 32 gig either, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, there have been one or two occasions where I've been really close to pushing the limit. But for the most part, it's been fine. Johan's here on the YouTube stream. Hey, Chewy, too much of a good thing is not too good after a while. What's too much of a good thing? Swamp, hello, how you doing? A Lego Concorde, nice. You can bet I thoroughly enjoyed building that bad boy. Yeah, the Concorde's an awesome build, isn't it? I thoroughly enjoyed that one as well. Definitely. It's worth it for a Christmas Day visit alone. Well, they don't charge any more for it being Christmas Day. But it was more so, well, I guess in the sense, well, I guess that's not true because it was out of hours. So it is in that way. Lou sent a TikTok universe. I don't even know what that is. Somebody's sending something. I've got no idea what this TikTok stuff even is, but the stream's live at least. You guys pay for cat insurance? Yeah, and believe me, with some of the things that we've had over the years with these cats, it has been worth every penny. I can't remember how much it is a month. It's quite expensive, cat insurance, especially for ours. But it is so worth it because, you know, as I say, like just a quick half an hour visit and a couple of out of hours on Christmas Day and a few injections. Like she had an anti-nausea and a pain relief injection, 230 quid, but we'll get all of that back. And we've had all sorts of things in the past with Timmy and his, Timmy used to get this weird thing where his eyes would just roll like crazy. So he has to have like steroid medication, but he had loads of weird episodes with it. So we had to take him to the vets loads for that. Daisy was in the vets for a week about 3 years ago with a gallbladder issue. So that would have cost a bomb. Again, just all paid for. Many years ago, Timmy almost had to have one of his eyes removed. So these cats like to keep us busy, bless them. So yeah, pet insurance is like, and we've got a really freaking good pet insurance as well. So it's like it's a no-brainer to pay for it. It really is. It's just like insurance the whole way round is one of those things that you hope that you never have to use, but it's a good peace of mind thing. Do you know what I mean? Hey Cam, thank you for 80 months. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, mate. The mask goes on again for you, my dude. Thank you for the 80. Thank you, mate. It was interesting, but it was all right, mate. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, come on, folks. What else did you get? Anybody else get anything flight sim? Anything else get anything flight sim related for Christmas? Any new joysticks, hardware, those kind of things? Oh, Johan, sorry, you were talking about the Christmas songs. Yes, no, I exactly agree with you, mate. Hotel 60 lives in Thailand and has 16 rescue cats. Oh my god. Fortunately, very good vets where I live in Chiang Mai, and they are not expensive. Could not afford that in the UK. No. 15 cats in the UK. That would bankrupt you, mate. Oh my god. Fuji, 72 months. Hello, it's another one. Oh my goodness. It's a double sub. Thank you so much, Cam. Tier 2 for 80, and it's a 6-year sub for Fuji. Dude, I appreciate you a lot. Hello, mate. Thank you for the tier 1. Captain Ryan's here as well. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Do you have an up-to-date MSFS 2024 settings at all? Honestly, no, because I've never really finalized my settings. I don't know if somebody made a clip of me going through my settings the other day. I, like, scrolled through them all on stream. I've never actually finalized what my settings are in 2024. I just kind of left them, and just kind of like, yeah, that'll do. That'll, you know, I pretty much just used the high-end preset and then changed a few bits and bobs. But yeah, I did go through it on stream a little while ago. I don't know if anybody clipped it. But that, yeah. So, and my MSFS 2020 settings I've just not changed. Lilo, hello, how you doing? Got a Stream Deck XL, nice. PMDG738 and likely to get a Thrustmaster. Bloomin' heck, Rasmus, you've been spoiled, mate. Oh, yes, AirRack update. Do I use DLSS or TAA? I use TAA, mate. Girlfriend bought me a laminating machine. Nice. Yeah, bunch off a checklist. That's a very good idea, Jetfire. Very good idea. Getting ready for returning back home on Sunday, Lilo. I hope you've had a good trip. Hope you've had a good trip. Ben's here as well. Hello. Happy Christmas incarnate. Welcome, everybody. Hello, friends. Hello, hello. I didn't ask for anything, so I ended up with grooming stuff and a couple of shirts and 2 Amazon vouchers. Nice. Juice got a Honeycomb Alpha and a Bravo for Christmas. Awesome. And Gizzy got a Thrustmaster Ava base. So good. So good. Thank you so much. What did I get for Christmas? I got a couple of coffee bits and bobs. Like Becca got me some nice little things. She got me a new milk pitcher. You can never have too many milk pitchers as a coffee nerd. She got me this thing where I can plug in and it keeps my my mug warm. So in the morning when I'm working away, I can make sure that my coffee doesn't go cold. It can just sit on this little base thing and not go cold. So that's amazing. And just little bits and bobs like that, you know. I never really ask for anything for Christmas, you know. I'm very much more of a person who likes giving people stuff for Christmas than receiving it, really. I feel awkward getting presents, but I love giving them. So yeah. There we go, we're at cruise. Ice, Joel, happy Hanukkah! Tier 2, 56 months. Joel, I found out the other day that apparently this was the first Hanukkah to fall on Christmas Day since 2005. Is that correct? Joel, thank you, mate. Tier 2. Hello! And you too, mate. Thank you, dude. She is. She's back eating. She's being fussy with what she is eating, but... I mean, she's eating, so it's fine. German Escobar's here on YouTube as well. Hello, how's MSFest 2024 doing? So far, so good. Yeah, so far, so good. We are chilling and on our way. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to be that guy. And I'm going to up our speed a little bit, even though it's not a long flight. Thank you so much. Cheers for these, folks. Did you buy anything for yourself? I've got a new chair coming. But that's it. So I guess that's it. But yeah, not really. Was meant to be returning home to Scotland today. Lovely email from EasyJet this morning to say the aircraft's changed from a 320 to a 319. Oh, faff. But you get to do more flights, though, so that's cool at least. Agreed on giving, to be honest. Christmas is all about your niece and 2 nephews. That's it. I've got 2 stepdaughters, so it's all about them. They were at their dad's on Christmas Day, so it was our quiet Christmas this year, as we call it. But Becca's family are all heading round to Becca's house today. So they're on their way there, or already all there now. So we're having like a second Christmas Day tomorrow with Becca's family. So I always get almost like 2 Christmas days. Because we have Christmas Day itself, which, you know, on alternating years has got the kids around. Or then we have it, you know, with Becca's family coming because they live across the UK in different places and stuff. So, yeah. So it was quiet Christmas Day with just me, Mama Chewy, and Becca on Wednesday. And then tomorrow we've got, you know, kind of like another one with more of Becca's family around. Did you guys get to watch the Gavin and Stacey finale? We did. We did indeed. So we had our rush visit to the vet. And then got home by about 8:15. So we still had 45 minutes to get the kettle on and get ourselves settled and everything like that. And make sure Daisy Cat was all right before the Gavin and Stacey finale. And it was phenomenal, wasn't it? It was very good. Yeah. Yeah, and then it's my birthday in less than... I'm 31 in less than a month now. It feels like yesterday that it was my 30th. And now I'm under a month away from turning 31. God damn it. Can't deny it any further that I'm in my 30s, really, can I? Can't deny it any further. I know! 31, Roberticus. I'm a boomer. I did a thing yesterday. I flew my first 24 long haul. You know what? I've still not done that. I need to find out what we're going to do for a streaming schedule next week, because I still don't even know what's going on next week. 31, wow, almost 4. Sorry, I don't mean to make some of you feel older. Yeah, that's it, Curveless. That's it. That's it. That's it. So it's saying top of descent is 100, isn't until 1423. Well, that's not too bad, actually, considering the speed that we're at. And then we'll have a delightful tailwind back. How long is Christmas break from work? I've got 2 weeks off. Well, just over 2 weeks off. So my last day at work was Friday the 20th. And then I'm not back until Tuesday the 7th. I might do some stuff on Monday the 6th. But yeah, so I've still got another week off, which is awesome. But I didn't take any holiday this year. Like, my only holiday wasn't a holiday, which was Vegas. And I worked that whole trip, so yeah. So I didn't really take any holiday in 2024. So yeah. I don't do age anymore. I do levels. Oh my God, I love that. I'm going to incorporate that. Yes. I'm not turning 31. I'm gaining a level to level 31. I like that. When do I start going to bingo at the weekend? I've never played bingo. I'll have to learn. Nah, I don't think I actually had anything, to be honest with you. Yeah. Fall and Mkembe, is that how I pronounce that? Thanks for the follow. Cheers, guys. Your family gifted me this. What have you got, Lilo? Oh, nice! Oh, did they go and get some graphics work done? Get some stuff commissioned. That's awesome. Oh, I love it. I love it. Lucky man, I'm a freelancer, so I never have the goods of having paid holidays. I was self-employed as a live streamer for 7 years, so believe me, I've been there, done it, and got the t-shirt. 2024 has been my first year, like 12-month period of having a salary. It's felt very weird, and that's why I've not taken, like, you know, I've got like statutory days that, you know, like you're allowed leave, paid leave. And I just forgot to take it for 2024 because I'm so used to being self-employed and not knowing what a paid holiday is. So, yeah, I've been there, done it, and got the t-shirt. I know, I've got a pension now. God. Got a pension. So, yes, being self-employed as a content creator for 7 years, I'm well aware. Well aware. Is your manager pretty much begging you to take your holiday? Oh, yes, I had a number of messages of, hello, you've not taken any of your holiday. Are you okay? It doesn't roll over into next year, but I will just make sure that in 2025 I book it properly. I'll be honest with you now, chat. It's very much not looking likely that I will be going to any events in 2025 unless I am working at them. I need to start saving some money up and things like that. And so unless I am getting paid to go to an event, I will probably not be going on any events or anything like that. So yeah, because they are incredibly expensive, even as a business cost. They are very expensive. Greetings from Norway. Happy holidays, Fossey. How you doing? Good to see you. Hello, mate. Hello. Hope you're well. Good to see you, bud. Including Expo? Yes, everything. I probably won't be going abroad or doing anything next year unless it's paid for. So yeah. Do the smart thing and get the list of days the office is closed and take holiday around them to maximize your days off for the least amount of holiday. Well, Microsoft usually, like, December is usually the quiet month for Microsoft. Hence why we've got 2 weeks off now over this Christmas break. So December, I think, to be honest with you, I will most likely take time off next year during the kids' summer holidays and stuff. That's most likely the plan. We'll see. It depends on Becca as well and everything and what her plans are. But yeah, December is usually a bit of a quiet month for Microsoft, so that's why I've got 2 weeks off now. In fact, we would normally have a little bit longer off during December, but because of the release of the new sim, we're not taking it. So 2 weeks is more than enough. 2 weeks is more than enough. I'm sure there'll be lots for things of me to catch up on when I get back. Isn't it fun the weather it clears? Well, it's crazy, isn't it? We got out of Helsinki and then the weather is just perfect. We've hardly seen a cloud. I also want to take time off during the kids' summer holidays. Yeah, I want to work abroad somewhere while they have a holiday. Yeah, I don't even really know what my full plan is for next week yet, let alone next summer. But yeah, I will I'll make sure that I take my full leave next year, unlike I did this year. But as I say, it's unlikely that I will be attending any events whatsoever, or like going abroad or anything in 2025. Unless I'm paid to work there or something like that. The 2025 is going to be a busy year, I think. You know, you guys know there's a certain ring on a certain finger and all of those things. I've never planned more than 2 weeks ahead, yeah. It's weird. I am like super organized. Like I like to know what I am doing and I like to have a schedule of things. But when things are busy like they are now and Christmas and everything, I also just need to kind of be like, right, I can only plan like a week in advance. Let me worry about other stuff another time. So it's trying to get the balance, isn't it? It's trying to get the balance. Oliver's here. Hello, how you doing? When do you think we're getting Marketplace back? No idea, mate. No idea. I've not been told yet. You're getting married? Not yet, but, you know, those kind of events require quite a lot of money. Me and Becca have been together over 5 years, and obviously we've discussed it and things like that. So it will be happening. But you know, those kind of events and those kind of steps in life require quite a lot of money. So I should probably prioritize those things over a trip to America and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. We'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. Is my bet/promise happening too? I don't know what you're talking about, mate. No, no idea. Get married in Vegas? Never. 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 Never, never. Not gonna happen, mate. Not gonna happen. Becca did joke about that when we were in Vegas this year, actually. Merry Christmas, Craig! How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Do you have an FCU product that you would like to use with the Airbus? I do have an FMGC. No, not an FMGC, an FCU. But I never use it. I never use it. Just tell Becca to get married in Vegas. Well, that would be way more expensive because we'd have to get to Vegas. That alone would be expensive. Although we were there earlier this year, so we missed our opportunity. May I ask what your thoughts of the A350 trailer? Yeah, so we actually watched the replay of it. The replay of it? Not the you know what I mean. We watched it back on stream on Monday, and we did like a frame-for-frame look-through. It looked awesome. Looked awesome. Wow, it's not that cold in Rovaniemi. It's only 0 degrees centigrade. It's not that cold. So the winds are 230 degrees at 12 knots. Temperature is 0. Nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be. And the QNH is 1009. So we're going to be doing a 2-1 approach. Best mate got married here but did a second ceremony in Vegas on their honeymoon. Oh my god. Are you planning to have 3 to 4 kids? Absolutely not. No, we're not having any more kids. We've got a 6 and a 10-year-old. I've got my 2 stepdaughters. That's all I need. I don't want any more. They're enough. Deep Blue, Merry Christmas. Hello. How are you, mate? Hello, hello. So proud to work for Honour. Let me tell you, A350s blow my mind. We can't wait for it, mate. We can't wait for it. Cannot wait for it. Right. Let's go and have a look and see what we're doing to Rovaniemi. So it's an RNAV staff runway 21. So it's going to be via Nepix, I think. Or is it Renvi? Nepix, yeah. So it's a Nepix 3 Charlie arrival to Vekip today. And then it's going to be an ILS Zulu runway 21 via Vekip. Beautiful. I haven't even put an ETA at the top of the screen. Let's go and do that now that we've put this in. So ILS Zulu 21, Nepix 3 Charlie via Vekip. Insert that. Lovely. There we go. So ETA is saying 1440. So we've got about 35 minutes or so to landing. So let's put that at the top. ETA 1440 Zulu. Lovely. Perfect. Right, good. And then I'll go and put LS. And yeah, the weather looked alright, didn't it? So I reckon we're probably going to be able to go order brake low here. Yeah, it's a 3,000 meter runway. So we'll aim to get off. Is that Bravo? Yes, Bravo. We'll aim to get off there. and then straight in on the apron. So auto brake low. Perfect. Good. Right, well, that's us settled then. So top of descent is showing in about 15 minutes. You can see that the lighting change as we get further north, but it looks awesome. I love it. Why don't you become an airline pilot IRL, Oliver asked on YouTube? Because it's incredibly expensive. Incredibly expensive. Way too much money, unfortunately. Way too much money. Oh, dearie me. Good. Right, we are sorted then. I'm not going to brief the arrival. We've done Rovaniemi millions of times. I haven't told my Rovaniemi story this year. Well, I might have done. But I think everybody's heard it by now. I think everybody's heard it by now. Yeah, here we go again. Nah, I won't say it. I won't. We might do it on the return if there's loads of people who haven't heard it. I'm almost tempted to do the return trip with, say, Intentions AI. Because there's no ATC or traffic around. Yeah, we're going to do the return. Yeah, we're going to fly back to Helsinki today. Definitely. Definitely. There can't be a Rovaniemi flight without the story. All right, we'll tell it on the return then. Alex is here on TikTok. Chewy, how are you? Very well. How are you today, Alex? Good to see you, mate. Hello, hello. You get paid well, though, afterwards. That's all well and good, but you still got to fund it before you start getting paid, though, don't you, Oliver? Which is easier said than done. Did you see what happened with the Embraer? Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it, just because it's obviously quite a... We normally try and avoid conversations of real-world aviation incidents, just in, you know, out of respect. And obviously, I think there's quite a few... Oh, how do I diplomatically put this? There's quite a few interesting, you know, theories as to what caused it. So I definitely think we'll leave it out. Not bad. I thought I'd pop in on Twitch, but I'm a bit too slack to download it. How was your Christmas, Alex? My Christmas was good, thank you, mate. Thanks for asking. Hope yours was good as well, my dude. Thank you, mate. Pilot Proteor on Twitch. Hello, mate. Hello, hello. Those of you just coming in, welcome all. We're trying multi-platform streaming on 3 platforms. So I'm live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube now. Because Stream Elements, Stream Elements, which is the software that I use for all of my alerts and things, they've got a new plugin for OBS where you can like easily multi-stream to different platforms. So I thought, why the heck not? We'll give it a go. Why the heck not? And it works quite nicely because it like mutes all the music and stuff. So hopefully those people on TikTok and YouTube won't be hearing any of the music. So yeah. Ian, hello! Hope you had a great Christmas. Oh, it was an interesting Christmas. We had an emergency visit to the vet, but we're fine now. Thank you, Ian. Hope your Christmas was good, mate. How's the cat? She's fine now. Yeah, she's fine. Slight scare, but no, she's all right, mate. She's all right. How many miles is this giving us to descend? 100. It's going to be pretty sporty, isn't it? Should be all right. Yeah, no, that's fine, actually. Are you still doing it? No, I'm not B-Scan. No, I've pretty much given that up now. It was good fun, but I went to an event in Zagreb, which was really bad, and it kind of put me off it. And it, as much as it can be good fun, it takes up a heck of a lot of time and dedication, and it's and I don't mind volunteering it, but unfortunately, you know, with everything going on, I had to kind of cut something out, and that was it at the moment. So I might get back into it next year. We'll see how things go. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do for the approach. How was your Christmas though, Ian? Hope it went well, mate. I imagine you've been streaming lots as well. Sorry that I've not been able to come and say hello and tune in on things. Amazing. Yeah, so 12 minutes until descent. That's perfect. 2 days off. I'm with family and a 3-year-old. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, I was supposed to stream yesterday, but then everything with the cat, just in case we needed to take her back, I decided not to stream yesterday. And so we're streaming today instead. Now, I don't know what to do regarding next week's stream schedule yet. Next week's going to be another bit of a weird stream schedule. I'll have a chat to Becca when I see her tomorrow and kind of see if she's got any plans. But yeah, I'm not too sure what plans will be next week for streaming. It might be some more kind of like daytime streams. We'll see. But yeah, I'm not working next week. It's just I don't know whether I've got plans with family and whether we'll be doing random bits and bobs. Check the go around chart just in case. Let's have a look. I think it's pretty straightforward to go around, isn't it? Straight ahead to 2,500. Yeah, it's just straight out to Ropov. And then we go above MSA on the go around. Are people really asking Kenko if he's got a 3-year-old child and if he's married? Come on. Come on. Huh? We should get the glide at 2,500 as well. Nice. Tongue in cheek. I'm looking forward to the day that Ian becomes a father. I'm pretty sure he will take his child to McDonald's every day. That child will grow up only knowing McDonald's. No, no, no! Is that not correct? Or do you just not want kids? Johan, what was wrong with the cat? We think she had some sort of like a stomach bug thing, Johan. But we were quite concerned because a few years ago she had to stay in the vets for a year. Not a year, God. A couple of years ago she had to stay in the vets for a week with a gallbladder issue. And she kind of had the same symptoms again this time. So we were like, oh my gosh, is it the same thing? But we think it was just some sort of stomach bug thing. But she's better now. I need to teach them to eat healthily. You need to live by example. Yeah. Could you show how to input the topic DME? I've got no idea what that is, mate. We've got to get him a girlfriend first. We need to set Ian up, don't we? We need to start setting him up. What happened with the person that you fancied at the drive-thru? I can't remember her name. Mukhanna. Right, lovely. Have you given her your number yet? Yeah, you know, Ian, you know when you go to a McDonald's drive-thru and they ask if you've got the 4-order digit thing? If it's her, you just need to read out your phone number instead. That's what you need to do. That would be like ultimate smooth move, wouldn't it? What do we think, chat? Do we agree? Solid plan. There we go, see. That's creepy. But at this point, Electric Cans, with how often Ian goes there, she probably knows him anyway. Yeah, there we go. Surely Becca or Katie can set you up. Oh, Becca would be all over it. Becca loves playing Cupid. Becca loves playing Cupid. Yeah. She will definitely be all over that. Without a shadow of a doubt. Right, 7 minutes to top a drop. Perfect. Good. It feels weird doing like a full rotation on stream because I'm so used to doing just like one longer flight recently. Did you stream today then, Ian? Did you stream today? Was your 2 days off Christmas Day and Boxing Day? Couple of hours, nice. I've been so out of touch with watching streams recently. I need to get back on it. I've kind of pretty much disconnected from everything to do with Flight Sim unless I'm streaming it whilst I'm having some time off work. Foggy EasyJet stuff, nice. Mohammed on YouTube asks, quick, what is the opposite of candy bars? I dread to think. Somebody with a plane emoji on TikTok asks, how long have you got left in this flight? We should be landing in about 25 minutes. Yeah, 20 to 25 minutes and we should be landing, mate. And we'll make our way into Rovaniemi. And then, yeah, we are going to be flying back to Helsinki, where the weather was vile earlier on. Never seen anything quite like it. Is there a way to turn on airport vehicle traffic without static aircraft showing up at the gates? I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea. No idea. No idea. I don't usually mess around with that stuff. I just leave it. I just leave it. I love these views. Looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. So yeah, so just as a reminder, there won't be any streams over the weekend, but next week I'll try and work out some sort of a schedule. It might not be like my full normal schedule, but I'll try and work something out. I definitely won't be streaming on the Thursday unless... No, I shouldn't be streaming at all on the Thursday because Becca's back to work. So I'm looking after the girls. So yeah, so I'll... But I'll try and get some streams in on other days. Yeah, hopefully maybe like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday or something. We can get some streams in or something. We'll work out a plan. We'll work it out. I feel like the flight deck is way too dark. I'm turning up the integrated lighting. I don't know if I want some of the flood lighting on as well. Weird, isn't it? It's a dark... Yeah, it's not a flight light deck. Yes. Right. Good. We're set up though. We've got an absolutely just... I'm looking forward to the return flight because we're going to have better winds. We're really struggling with these winds at the moment, but hopefully we'll have a bit of a push back down towards Helsinki. We did load in the wind data, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. Right, we're good. And then we should be set from that. Check the rad nav page. 111.7 with a course of 207. Not 207, 204 even. Yeah, that's correct. Good. Remember when you had to have FS... Oh my god! FS spotlights! That is not something I remember because you could change the light, like you could customize where the lights were in the flight deck and change the colors. Oh my god. That is a throwback. I'd completely forgotten about that product. Completely forgotten about that one. Yeah, I don't miss... I feel like even now, to be honest with you, we've got like loads of software that I have open, like Volanta, vPilot, VatSpy, you know, FS Realistic, FS UIP, like there's quite a lot that we still have open in the sim, but it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be when we used to have about 8 million softwares open before you could even load into the sim itself. How do we go about requesting a song? It's !SR and then a space, and then either do the name, like the title and the artist of the song, or post the Spotify link to the song, because it's all run through Spotify now. Tim, hello! Hope you had a good Christmas, mate. Hello, hello, hello. How are you, bud? Good to see you. 350 Smooth is here as well. Hello, hello, hello. There you go. Yeah, song requests are open if you're a sub, so get them in, get them in. We'll have them on the return flight as well. I seem to, on TikTok, for some reason I'm getting some sort of an advert thing for Paddington in Peru. I don't remember ever giving authority for that. I'll have you know, I am fully Thrustmaster for the controls thanks to Santa. Hey, hey, Santa's got good taste. Santa's got very good taste, Tim. That's what we like to hear. Very good, very good. What did you get? Oh, there's an Air France that's flying in ahead of us. But they're through 17,000 feet, so they should be fine. Right, I am going to go and reset MCP or FCU out. We'll go NEPICS above flight level 100. We'll go for that. Full Boeing and Airbus packages. Nice! Hard to get used to the yoke, though. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time. It does. It's one of those. But once you get used to it, oh my god. It makes all the difference. Right. Top of descent. Let's go. Set manage speed. Awesome. There we go. So 50 minutes into the flight. Top of descent. Let's make our way into Rovaniemi. Speed error at Vekit. What does it want me at? What does the chart say? Max 240 knots. Well, that's fine. So INSAR is the final altitude to be at 2,400, right? Yes, and that is at 2,400. So that's fine. No, Thrustmaster products don't have force feedback. Force feedback is still kind of one of those things that's, if it is implemented in any hardware, it's not implemented like completely correctly, I don't think, or fully. But yeah, Thrustmaster doesn't have it yet. Sam on TikTok says, better be like butter. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I've got no excuses. The weather looks pretty good down there, so I've got no excuses to mess it up. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to just whack a couple of extra knots on the VIAT. And then we're good. Right, down we go then. Down we go into Rovaniemi. We'll tell the famous Rovaniemi story on the way back down to Helsinki. We'll tell it. A very famous story. What's your best landing score when at SimFest World Flight? Oh god, I don't remember. It might even be listed on the SimFest website. We've got a landing score section, I think, don't we? I can't remember what the website is. Is it on there? Oh, we might need to log in. There is like a thing where we can see what our scores were. It's in the 90s. I think it might be I think it actually might even be 94%, but I can't remember. I can't remember. The landing scores are broken anyway. I think we worked out that you have to touch the nose gear down at like less than 70 feet per minute to not get a deduction on the nose wheel score. Which in a 747-400 is quite tricky. So yeah. I think it needs to be rewritten, the software that does the landing scores. Blame Gary, yeah. Right, we're going into some cloud. What is the temperature? The SAT's minus 50. So it's actually too cold for anti-ice right now. Believe it or not. Yeah, believe it or not, it's actually too cold for anti-ice at the moment. Isn't it like tap below 10 degrees centigrade, invisible moisture, and the SAT's got to be minus 40 or above? It's something to do with the SAT, hasn't it? If it's like below minus 40 degrees centigrade on the SAT, you don't need anti-ice. I don't know whether too cold for anti-ice is the right wording, but no. Finnair 19. Well, when the INI builds A350 comes out, you'll be able to replicate this one. 10 hours, 38 minutes isn't bad, really, if you think about it. Very nice. Very nice. I'm very jealous. There you go. If the SAT is beyond minus 40, the ice can't warm up enough to melt. So no need for the anti-ice. There we go. So, yes, we don't need the anti-ice right now. Hey, Katie, good afternoon. I hope you had a lovely Christmas. It looked like BA put on a lovely, lovely feast for you all. Hope you had a good trip. And have been able to get a celebration going since you got back. Sherwin is Andre. Oh, I've got no idea who that is, mate. No idea. It was wonderful. Thanks. Hope you had, guys, a lovely time too. Well, we had an emergency visit to the vets. But no, we're fine. All good now. All good. They always time it when it's bank holidays, don't they? But no, all fine now, Katie. We think it was a cat sick bug. I have a feeling that my... Oh, actually, I don't know. 68 nautical miles through 21,000 feet. We're fine with that. It's saying that we're going to be landing, though, in 14 minutes. No, I guess that's about right from here. Phoenix is doing the thing that it has always done and just fails to never not do, which is just hug the bottom of the speed band. I know that it is possible in real life, but I don't know, I might be wrong with this, but I feel like the Phoenix does it virtually every descent. Which is a bit annoying. I could go into selected speed, but no, I can't be bothered. We'll just leave it as is. Well, we'll have to play this song, won't we? And then we'll take the songs off for landing. We'll have to play this song. Doesn't it happen IRL much? If anything, the Airbus is known for getting itself high fast instead. I just feel like, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like with the Phoenix, it's just always the way. It just sits there. Because it's in, I don't know if it should be in speed or thrust idle or whatever, but it just sits there at the bottom of the speed bracket. Maybe I pick up on it more because I'm looking out for it, but I just feel like it almost happens on every flight that I do. Right, so the Air France is flying ahead of us is just on base. Good. Who chose this song? Who picked it? It was Mike. Mike picked it. Cabin crew, 10 minutes to landing call. Yeah, we're not quite 10 minutes. Almost are. Depends if you're on a geometric segment, which it looks like you are. It should be in speed and applying thrust to main. Yeah, that's what I thought. But it's not. It's just a... But it's in speed, idle there. So it's the FMA showing speed. We're at the bottom of the speed tape, but we're in idle at the top of the upper ND. Sorry, ECAM, and they're idle. I don't know. Right, I'm gonna go and set this all up. That's wrong. If you're in speed, it should be controlling the thrust to maintain the target speed. Yeah. Everybody go and buy the FS Labs instead for the ridiculous price. Kappa. Right, seatbelt signs on. We'll go down to 2,500 and I'll just get another update on the weather and we'll put that in as well. And get that Q&H set as well. It was 1009. No thanks, I like keeping my passwords. Yep, fair. What? Don't ask me what I just did. Don't ask me what I just did. I just put the Q&H in. What is wrong with me? Cool, yeah, weather's the same. So 230 degrees at 12, temperature 0, Q&H 1009, lovely. It's going to die for the profile there initially with the Q&H change. Yours does the opposite of what mine is doing. Yours does what it should... Oh, really? Oh, I don't know then. Maybe it's my shoddy flying. But, like, the way to fix it is if I go into selected right now and then put it at the speed that we were supposed to be. So if I go into perf, the managed would be 0.79/295. So now it would go stay in speed and look at what happens with the EPR. Right, sorry guys, I'm going to stop the music there and then we'll continue it for the second flight because we're not that far out now. There's the runway. See, now look. Now I've selected 295. Oh, it's still flashing idle, but... I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Now it's not flashing idle. So with speed, at the speed that it would be managed, and that's not idle anymore. So I feel like something's wrong with the logic. I don't know. I'm not an expert with these things. Test unknown asks, are you going to come back to P3D to do a flight? God, no. Why in the world would I do that? Absolutely not. I uninstalled P3D ages ago now. I've not done a flight in P3D for, I think, maybe just shy of 2 years. And yeah, I certainly don't plan to again. P3D is dead and buried for me. I'm going to go back into managed because it will actually maintain it. Well, it should maintain it now, but we're going to be slowing down for 250 knots below 10 anyway, aren't we? So there we go, thrust idle now. So how many miles have we got to run? 35 miles through 10,500. That's perfect. About 30 miles at 10,000 feet is usually a rough gate to kind of aim for. FSX return. The only reason I'd go on FSX is to do the old classic missions. P3D is a fossil now, yeah. That's it. It's a fossil in the sense that it's left all sort of files all over my computer everywhere, even after uninstalling it. Yodel, how do you lock the drone in place? My drone gets left at departure. That's because you've probably not ticked the option to click to follow the aircraft. If you ever need to recenter it back on your aircraft again, so if I like moved my drone camera all the way over here, if you just press number 5 on your number pad, it resets the drone cam. So if your drone camera gets left at the departure airport, just press number 5 on your number pad. And then that should get you back to the aircraft. I get your opinion. MSFS appeals to a bigger audience. P3D appeals just to the hardcore flight simmers. I definitely disagree with that as well. I don't know any hardcore flight simmers who are still using P3D personally. And I imagine if there are, it's a very small subsection. What about X-Plane? No, I don't fly that either, mate. That's all uninstalled as well for me now. Volumetric lighting is very strong, even though there's no cloud or anything here. Recreate your first flight sim vid, God. Fadju, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you, mate. Asking for a bit more drag now. It's not liking it. Not liking that profile now. There's the runway. $21 miles to run through 7,000. That feels high. I'm gonna keep the Geneva lever out for a bit. Airplane 11 was your first flight sim and I'm so happy to have it uninstalled. Yeah, felt more like a pain to set up in 2020. Yeah, Dalric. I mean, you know, like P3D and X-Plane certainly had their places and they were more than faithful for many, many, many years for me, but I just can't bring myself to go back in them now. Yeah, I really can't. I have absolutely zero desire to. Right, I'm going to activate approach mode, which is going to try and slow us down even further. It's so weird how it said that we're on profile and everything was fine, and now suddenly out of nowhere we're really high on it and having used the speed brake. Almost like the descent planning's gone out the window. Is it worth upgrading from 2020 to 2024? I think 2024 has got some real advantages to it. But if you're like wondering about it and you're not 100% sure, it's available on Game Pass, so you can test it out on Game Pass and see if you like it. See, now it's really just we're smack bang on the profile, and we're in fact going to be low on the profile by the time it comes to it, but the speed's not dropped back. So let's just give it a bit of a helping hand. I'm not gonna. Actually, I don't know. Let's call on Batson first. Hello, no, Rovaniemi traffic. Thinner 8 Papa November, turning final ILS runway 21. We'll call established. Rovaniemi. Right, let's arm. So we've got lock start. We're below profile now, but my issue is that I need to slow down. So I could probably use a bit more speed brake to help us out. Glide slope style. Go around altitude set. Flaps 1. And I definitely need the anti-ice on, I think, really, don't I? Going through this. We've only got 8 miles, so we're a touch fast. Lap 2, and I can bring the gear as well. There's the 2,500 course, so bringing the gear down now is probably a good idea. Oh, Heartfang, thank you! Seats for landing. This is how quickly these things can get away from you. I mean, I've probably just flown the approach rather shoddy, but it's fine. We've got loads of room now. We're flap 2 with the gear down. We've had the 2,500 rad out call. We can take flap 3 safely now. Got a nice CDA as well. Heartfang, thank you so much. 100 bits. Seats for landing. Oh, yes. Oh my god, look at that crosswind. What the fudge? I thought the winds were supposed to be 230 degrees at 12. They're 273 at 47 right now. I should maybe be landing flap 3. Holy shit. Wow. Yes. I mean, I can't see if that's just volumetric lighting or if there is cloud. I'm going to keep my engine anti-ice on anyway. Oh, thank you, cabin crew, for calling now.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is...
Yes, good. Whatever. Rovaniemi traffic, Finnair 8 Papa November, 4 miles, ILS 21. Rovaniemi. Can't really see much there. Right, wish me luck, here we go! We've got GS Mini at the moment. It's staying on 160 there. Approach mode's definitely activated, but we're at GS Mini. We are going to go back to Helsinki, yeah. Oh, the alternate is Katila. Right, landing no blue. All the lights are good.
1000.
Checked. Here we go. Wish me luck. It's not like we got a 320, but well, that's it. The pressure's on when Katie's here. I can't make any fuck-ups. Look at the wind starting to drop now. Oh, I forgot the camera. Sorry. There we go. Definitely didn't take my hands off the controls.
500.
Bloody Alpha. Don't need to move the controls much. I'm disagreeing with the pappies.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20.
You didn't see the pre-flare.
10, 5.
You didn't see the pre-flare. There definitely wasn't one. Spoilers. Reverse green. D-cell. There we go. Forgot how much of a frickin' hill there was here. $70 knots. Right, we're aiming to get off at Bravo, so we can just slowly take it in. So there we go. Auto brake, disarm. Forward idle. At 60 knots. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome down to Rovaniemi. Lovely. I was worried about my descent rate through about 50 feet. So yes, you might have noticed a tiny little pre-flare. I started to look towards the end of the runway and was like, that's approaching fast. Rovaniemi traffic, Finnair 8 Papa November, vacating runway 21 at Bravo. Right, what's the stand that I want? I didn't work out that far ahead in advance. Ah! Ah! Quick! Find one, just find one. Zoom in, quick. Let's go stand 8, I guess. At 3. Or I could just go straight ahead over here. What stands this straight ahead of me? Stand 7. Yeah, 8 is where that guy is. Right, let's sort all this out. So let's get the APU going first. Ah! Aff! Turn that off now, that's fine. Let's get GSX going as well. We'll pretend there's no marshaller there. Oh look, the marshaller's suddenly just arrived. Okay, so APU's coming online. They can go, they can go, they can go, they can go. That can go. 7 is occupied. Not according to me, it's not. I don't see it. Oh, well. Oh well. I can log off if needed. I'll log off of VATSIM just in case. Right, unpause the alerts. We are very close to that jetway. Oh, it's done that thing again where the door just opens. It does that thing where the door just suddenly opens. I've got my engines running. Right, APU's available, so we timed that one nicely. And engine shut down. There we go. Welcome to Rovaniemi, the annual trip. There we go. Sorry, I've missed some messages there. Yeah, they're just super efficient here. That's all it is. Right, yeah, that's fine. It should just request deboarding as you are. That needs to go off as well. Lovely. An hour and 23 minutes block. We'll take that. External powers there. Switch over. I guess I'll switch that off as well, even though it's going to be quite a quick turnaround. Whatever. Yes, lovely. There we are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Rovaniemi. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Nice to be back here. And as I say, we are going to be flying back to Helsinki, so stick around. Stick around. There was a little bit of a pre-flare through about 50 feet, so maybe not my best landing, but I guess sometimes it's required. Yeah, we'll tell the famous story of Rovaniemi Airport when we... well, I guess we could tell it during the turnaround, actually, couldn't we, before we do the second flight? Let's go and have a quick look at Valanta, though, see how we got on here. So, yeah, it was a runway 15 departure. So out to the south, and then a swing back round to the north, straight up, and then a nice easy turn in. Bill, thanks very much for the follow. Cheers. As well as Shrek Gaming, thank you. Oh, and there's a cheer from Heartfang. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's, yeah, bloody well hope you brought your coat. I remember when I was in here, I visited Rovaniemi and we travelled further north. Oh, it was actually here. It was Sedankula. That's where we went. So I stayed here in Sedankula, this area. It was minus 15 and I went out in just jeans. That was fun. So landing rate was a minus 116. 1.04 for the G-force. Nicely on the centre line and just past the main markers, but still safely in the touchdown zone. And we planned to vacate at Bravo. That's what we did. So there we go. Yeah, 1 degree centigrade for here is t-shirt weather, absolutely. Yeah, this. So when I visited here, we took a like a coach ride up to here. So we went. I can't remember if we stayed in Sedankula or because we were in some sort of like a wood hut cabin away from everything. So, you know, it might have even been somewhere like up here. Can't remember though. I can't remember the name of it. I'd have to go and research it. But yeah, we stayed up in this kind of area. Flew into Rovaniemi though. Beautiful. Well, that was a very fun first flight. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that indeed. Why does your Cessna plane suddenly lose power mid-flight? You've probably run out of fuel, Tom. That's probably why, mate. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So, let's go and get some music on then. Get some tunes back on, and we will go and get ourselves prepped. Darwin, if you're having issues with terrain loading in MSFS 2024, try and turn off the dynamic setting option in the menu. See if that helps it. I was having troubles with like really blurry terrain textures as well, and then in the graphics options, I turned off dynamic settings and it fixed it for me. Right, so give me just a moment to go and get things set up on the stream. Now, I'm not actually on VATSIM at the moment, chat. I'm tempted to even do the return trip not on VATSIM. Because I don't think there's anybody flying with, and apparently I've parked on somebody, but I can't see their aircraft with the model matching, I've been told. But regardless, return trip, let's go and plan it. So this is the flight. It's Finnair flight 532. Rovaniemi to Helsinki as Finnair 14 Juliet. It says 20% fuel. Oh, I don't know then, mate, I'm afraid. Not a clue on that one. Maybe try considering the sim again when the 747-400 is out. Oh, I cannot wait for the 747. Oh, that's true, Joel. Right, what's the time? 14:51. So let's go about 15:20. As 1 for Juliet. 2-1, and yeah, we'll go 2-2 left. That's fine. Good. Has the person with the fuel issue selected the correct tank? Oh, there you go, Tom. Tom, if you're still here on TikTok, that might be it. Check which fuel tank you've selected. You could have run out of fuel in one tank and need to select the other one. There we go. So flight time on the way back should be just under an hour. We're going to have a bit of a tailwind on the way back. Chat, what should we do? Should we do this return trip back with Say Intentions AI instead of VATSIM? Because there wasn't really much traffic and there wasn't any ATC anyway. Should we do it with a bit of Say Intentions AI? Yeah? Gives us a bit of AI ATC. I'm not going to do it with Beyond ATC. I'd rather use Say Intentions, I think, right now. Alright, we'll see if it loads in. Hello from Cape Town. Dan, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Very well, thank you, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Here we go. Good. Right. So let's go and load it into Volanta as well, and then we should be ready to rock and roll. There it is. Good. And then I'll actually just very quickly update the overlay as well to show that we're flying on offline. There we go. Tom says I'll give it a shot. Yeah, it's probably that. That's actually a very good call with the fuel tank. It's a very good call. It could be that. So I will move Say Intentions AI over to the other monitor. And let's jump back in the sim. Oh, that's laggy as hell. Okay, all good. Right, back in the flight deck then. We'll go and reset these clocks, shall we? I'm going to turn the dome light on as well. Oh, I haven't even really shown it, but scenery is the MK Studios Rovaniemi scenery, which I love, because at this time of year, it's got the lighting. So it's got the lighting up. Santa's home airport. Indeed, it is Lapland. Can't wait to have A350 in the sim. It's going to be just phenomenal, isn't it? It really is. But yeah, lovely scenery, this one. Good quality MK Studios. Definitely does the job for us, without a shadow of a doubt. It's weird to see a CEO after flying on a Neo. Do they have a cafe model? Oh my... Prime! Ah, that looks like a cafe. There you go. Prime, thank you for the 2,500 bit. I wondered what had happened then. My brain fried for a second, then I thought something had actually blown up. Prime, thank you very much for the 2,500 bit cheer. That is a Christmas loud bang. A Christmas loud bang. Thoughts on MSFS 2024 now that it's been out for a little while? Well, Eden, I actually work for Microsoft Flight Simulator, so you could say that my opinions on the simulator might be biased because of that. I won't be offended if you think so. Obviously, I know that there are lots of improvements that people want to see come to MSFS 2024, and 2025 is going to be a big year for the sim. There's going to be lots of updates brought out for it and things, and I think it's only going to go stronger as a sim. But I love it. I love that it's lightweight on my system. You know, like I don't have to download tens and thousands of gigabytes of scenery and, you know, stuff. And my performance on it is dramatically better than 2020 as well. Dramatically better. So, yeah, I'm enjoying 2024. I really am. Once we get, you know, some more updates out for it in the new year, I think it's going to be really positive. Do you have an idea when the PMDG 747 comes out for MSFS? No idea, mate. That's a question for PMDG. That's a question for them. Lovely. Right. Yeah, we'll tell the story of the whole Rovaniemi incident that I had when we're flying back, shall we? Let's do it then. Jamie wasn't having the best experience in FS24 today. I feel like at this point, Jamie seems to be having loads of issues in FS24. I wonder if it's worth him doing a reinstall. Just missed that. We're already deboarding. I wonder if it's worth Jamie doing a reinstall. I'm just going to wait for deboarding to complete, and then we'll go and get going with the second flight. I'm still waiting for scenery to be available in 24. Yeah, luckily, a lot of the scenery that I've got for 2020 just works in 2024. But yeah. Will there still be updates for MSFS 2020? Yep. There will indeed. Yep. But yeah, I feel like Jamie keeps on having quite a few issues and like crashes and stuff in 2024. I don't know if it's add-ons that he's using that aren't compatible and crashing it, or whether it might just be worth him doing a quick reinstall, which takes so much less time now in 2024. Yeah, correct. Yeah, we're in MSFS 2024 right now. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Good. So that's deboarding complete. There we go. Completed. So we'll import the next flight. And then we will go and load the aircraft. Perfect. It was the fuel tank. There we go, Tom. There you are. So Tom on TikTok has confirmed that it was the fuel tank. So there we go. Mac, thank you. Very good suggestion, that one. There you go, mate. Love it. MDA, thank you very much for the raid. Hello, raiders. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, friends. Good timing. We are just starting to prep for our second flight of the day, returning back to Helsinki from Rovaniemi, Lapland in Finland today, which is a classic route. So yeah, we are flight 532 back to Helsinki Vantaa. 0 fuel weight, we're lighter for the way back. 68.2 for our 0 fuel weight. Takeoff weight is 74, landing at 71. Cruising all the way at flight level 370 today for a flight time of just under an hour. And we're going to take just over 6 tons of fuel today. Runway 21 for departure again, and then 22, well, it'll be 22 left or 22 right for arrival. And we are taking 196 passengers this time. The Big Edge, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Thank you very much. MD, I hope you had a good stream, my dude. The Phoenix has been running beautifully in 2024. Yeah, my performance in 2024 is like so much better than 2020. It's crazy. It really is. Good. So that's all going to start to get itself loaded in. We will go and get some updated information into the box then. It feels really weird doing a turnaround because I just seem to just do like one flight on stream recently. Hey, it's a sub 4 months as well for MDA after the raid. Dude, thank you very much indeed. Very, very, very freaking kind of you. Thank you for the raid and for the sub as well for 4 months. And Vood, thanks for the follow. Cheers, bud. The next day the performance wasn't good. Wait, maybe it was something in your sim making the performance bad. Yeah, it could well have been. Right. So there's the arrival message for the first flight. Fine. There's the weather data. So that's not changed either. So QNH is still 1009. And then we'll go and start to load this in as well with our load sheet info. So flight number, we are Finnair 14 Juliet. I just realised you lot on TikTok can't see this very well, so I'll move it across a bit. Cost index, again, I'll go with 25. Cruising at flight level 370. 0 fuel weight, 68.2. And the CG is 25.8. And then the block fuel should be, I think it was 6.2. Yes. Many people have stopped flying since MSFS 2024 got out. I very much disagree with that, knowing the stats behind the simulators. So I'd very much disagree with that. Many bugs? Yeah, there's already a lot that have been tended to already in the updates that have come out, and there's obviously more to come as well. No good aircraft and no sceneries. What do you mean? There's a lot of aircraft that have already updated. 727, all the Phoenix stuff. You've got the fly-by-wire A380s working in 2024. There's already quite a lot of aircraft to space in the sim with the I&I builds airliners and stuff, and a lot of the 2020 sceneries work straight away in 2024. So I'd personally disagree with that 1HT320 from everything that I've seen as well. The aircrafts have bugs. Which ones? I've not experienced many. I think people are just waiting for the PMDG iFly and TFDI. Well, this is the thing as well. Like, there's again, remember that MSFS 2020 is still officially supported, so it almost doesn't matter which you're using as long as you're enjoying whichever sim you're in. Learjet just came in. Oh yeah, Just Flight have announced the Learjet. Have they released it? That'd be cool. Manakeri, all you need is a Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix is a very popular one. I'd say it's probably the most popular aircraft range in the sim. We get data on what people are using in the sim, even if it's not like marketplace aircraft. And even though I can't go into details in the stats, you know, Phoenix is definitely very popular. I think we all know that. Right, the ATIS is 133.7. Let's see if we can go and listen to it. We're flying with Say Intentions AI, by the way, chat.
Visual approach is in use.
Visual approach?
On course heading, altitude, and if basic information service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 118.525. Advise on initial contact. You have information Romeo.
Information Romeo. Okay, what was the Q&H?
Rovaniemi Airport. Information Romeo. 1450 Zulu. Wind 215 at 12. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 0. Dew point -3.
Oh, that's cool, John.
QNH 1009er.
Yeah,
Density
Ben,
altitude
I managed to make sure
-0
that one
feet.
was logged in as a bug, so
Transition
it
level
hopefully should get
60.
fixed.
Arriving and departing runway 21.
Cool.
Visual approach is in use.
That's fine. That's all we need.
Advise on course heading.
That's fine. Cool, so we're out via Renvy and we've got Information Romeo today. Yeah, I've logged that one as a bug, Ben, so hopefully that'll get fixed soon. Yeah, we're flying with Say Intentions. There was no traffic really on VATSIM, and there was no ATC or anything, so we're just using this instead. How do you find the iFly Max? I love the iFly Max. Yeah, I love it. What's your job within Microsoft's social media side? Yeah, Eden, so my official job role with Microsoft is community manager. So I help run all the social media pages. So TikTok, Instagram videos and posts, Twitter or X, Facebook. We do lots of posts on the website. We run the forums. We've got a Discord server with over 90,000 people in that I run. Obviously, we do lots of reports back to the development team. We do lots of logging of bugs and feedback that people are giving and the wish list items and those kind of things. So, yeah, pretty much everything and events as well. Pretty much anything and everything that has to do with outreach with the community is what my team and I do, that I'm a part of. Right, let's see if this works. Rovaniemi delivery, Finnair 14 Juliet with Information Romeo, request IFR clearance to Helsinki. Let's see if this works. I think I've got the right push to talk button. So.
Finnair 14 Juliet, Information Romeo is current. Cleared to Helsinki via the Renault 4 Alpha departure, then as filed. Departure runway 21, initial climb 7000. Departure on 129.9 squawk 2443.
Finnair 14 Juliet is cleared to Helsinki. Renva 4 Alpha departure, runway 21. Initial climb 7,000 feet. Departure frequency 129.9, squawk 2443.
119.7.
119.7, Finnair 14 Juliet. Doesn't sound like a very Finnish voice, does it? Okay, so that's fine. So 129 and 9er, that's all okay, isn't it? It's very Americanized, that, but hey, as long as we've got a clearance. So
Boarding has started, and the first passengers are aboard the plane.
he's here. He's here!
Ho, ho, ho! Welcome aboard, Finnair Flight 532 from Rovaniemi to Helsinki.
He's back.
Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to our wonderful crew. We're here to help. Enjoy your flight.
Love it. There we go. He's back again. He's back again. Cool. I think so. The next frequency is gonna. I don't think there's ground. Then is it gonna be straight to tower? I don't know if it shows on here. Yeah, delivery on 118.525 and then tower. It's showing. Oh yeah, 119.7. That's cool. So it's got that correct. So 119.7 into there. That's all fine. We'll do the arrival later. We've not got a final load sheet yet, but that's because boarding's still coming on, so that's fine. So for those of you wondering what the hell those noises are, we're using Say Intentions AI, which is a bit like some of you might be familiar with Beyond ATC. It's very much similar to that. So it's an AI program for air traffic control. However, it goes a little bit further than that, where you can have some real fun with it. And you can get like a, where is it? You can get an intercom. And so you can have a Santa Claus as your lead cabin crew. And you can also have people like Two-Tone Murphy be a mentor. So you can have all sorts of stupid things. But you can actually try and make it a little bit more realistic. And there's all sorts of voices and stuff that you can do. So yeah. It's a bit of fun. Okay, cool. So, well, we'll wait for the final load sheet to come in to do the to do the departure performance. But let's just go and have a quick look at the chart. So, we're going to push back onto Tango and then go straight down Tango for Echo holding point runway 21 today. And whoops. We are departing. Oh, what's going on there? Where are the charts gone? What am I looking for? What in the world? Well, I don't know why, but the Ren V4 Alpha departure seems to have disappeared. So I've got no idea. Well, we'll have a look at it on the ND, shall we? It should be pretty simple. It should pretty much just be straight out with a slight left-hand turn heading south to Renvi. So very simple. Initial climb is 7,000 feet. I've got no idea what the transition is. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Right, there is our final load sheet as well. So we're a touch heavier, 68.8 and 25.8. So that's fine. We'll just put 68.8 into there and accept that. And then we'll go and get takeoff performance. Actually, let's go and start the APU whilst we get that. Seatbelt signs on. Oh, Mason is a 40-month sub. Hey, thank you so much. What an absolute legend he is. The mask goes on for another Twitch sub. Thank you very much, Mason, for 40 months of support, dude. Right, that's all fine. Sync this. Calculate. That 2 again. And 147, 152, 152 with a flex of 53 today. So we'll send that across. 147, 152, 152. 5. It's weird because it's giving me an initial climb of 7,000 feet, but the transition is 5,000. So we're cleared through transition then. That 2, 53. Got dash dot altitude dot on there. APU's coming online. Good, so we'll be ready to go. And we'll do de-icing again on stand. Unlike when I visited here in real life and had to do de-icing on the runway. Yes. You heard me correct. Oh. We'll talk about the whole story when we are in cruise on the way back. Even though I've told the story about 1,000,000 times, I have to tell the story whenever we visit here. It's just folklore on the stream by this point. Night Power as well, thank you for the follow. Mason, dude, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the 40 months. Okay, external power can go, and then we need to do de-icing, don't we? Yes, GSX. Yeah, we're going to do it on stand. So prepare for pushback and departure. Do you want to do de-icing? Yes. We do want to do de-icing. So then we need to turn the engine bleed switches off, the APU bleed switch off, and the ditching push button as well. For de-icing, we'll make sure the thrust levers are idle, which they are. Here come the de-icing trucks! Oh, crap. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Press number 5, which reset the view.
We begin treatment now, and observe fluid type 1, concentration at 50%. I will call you back when ready.
Very good, very good. The de-icing system is a part of the ground services software we use called GSX by FS Dream Team. So it's part of that software. So you can do this with pretty much any aircraft. It's not part of the aircraft package. I always love sitting and watching it from a wing view. It looks so cool. No worries, addicted. Or acidic tadpole. I just said addicted. It's acidic tadpole. God, I couldn't even read the name properly. Common mispronunciation? Yeah, I can imagine it is. Addicted to pot. That's a very different meaning. Okay, so there we go. De-icing complete. So the ditching push button switch can go back in now. Oops.
De-icing and anti-icing completed.
Engine 2 bleed can go on. Engine 1 bleed can go on. And then you want to leave it a moment for the APU bleed.
Good day.
So beacon light on. Transponder can go on. And then we'll call for the push and start. Finnair 14 Juliet, request pushback and start.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brake set.
Yeah, test unknown. We don't really talk about those kind of things, mate. Yeah. Do I have to switch to tower then? I would have thought if I requested push and start clearance, they would automatically do it, but let's switch to that. And then the departure frequency was 129 and 9, did he say? 129 and decimal 9. It's still a very American system, the same intention as AI, but it's good fun to use. Antidus, hello! God, 79 months. Bloomin' heck, mate. Get that APU bleed back in. Thank you so much, my dude. Ooh. Yes. Oh, that will be a monstrous upgrade then. If you're going from a 7-year-old PC to a brand new one, mate, that will be a monstrous upgrade. Enjoy it, mate. Just did a 7th-year upgrade. 2 was such a big difference, yeah. And you'll notice it like right from the very start, like the boot up time into Windows, you know, it'll just be like, whoa, it's there. Awesome. Okay, so we want nose left. Finnair 1-4 Juliet, request push back and start.
Finnair 1-4 Juliet, push back and start approved, face northeast.
Push and start approved, face northeast. Finnair 1-4 Juliet. That sounds more Swedish than Finnish, but at least we're in the right area. Okay, let's go!
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start
we'll ignore
until
that.
push completed and brake set.
Dome light off. A very quick turnaround in Rovaniemi, and we're heading back to Helsinki then, folks. Let's get this show on the roads. Off block time is 17 minutes past the hour. Safi, thanks for the follow. I'm playing MSFS franchise for the first time. What should be the flight level for your Cessna 17?
Welcome aboard Finnair flight
That depends how far you're flying and what weight you're at and things, Safi.
Helsinki. On behalf of Finnair, we are delighted
Start some engines while Santa goes on here.
Our captain, Chewie 94, and our first officer are at the controls, ensuring a safe and merry journey. Joining me in the cabin are my wonderful crew members, Rudolph, our
Yes,
sleigh
God Atom,
driver,
yes.
and my festive friends Jari, Aino, and Miko. We
Who?
expect a flight time of approximately 57 minutes as we soar through the skies at 37,000 feet. Now, let us go through some important safety information. First, to fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To
We
release
didn't
it,
hear this
sit
last
down in the
time.
buckle. Please keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated, just in case we encounter some bumpy weather.
When am I going to fly from Amsterdam to Princess Juliana? God, when I have time to do a long haul of that long.
Oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose.
Right, avail on number 2.
And secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put your own mask on first before assisting others, eh? We also have life vests located under your seats.
Ready, set.
To use them,
Starting number 1.
pull the vest out. Slip it over your
Bagaloo, thanks for the follow.
Pull the straps to tighten. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. You can also deflate it by pressing the button. For your safety, there are emergency exits located at the front, middle, and rear of the aircraft. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you. In case of an emergency, follow the illuminated exit signs to guide you to safety. We're flying over beautiful landscapes today.
God, he likes to talk, doesn't he?
We will be serving some delightful snacks and drinks shortly.
Pipe has been removed.
After our meal service, I'll be coming
He likes
around
to
with
talk.
some lovely
Right is clear.
items from the Finnair shop, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you for choosing Finnair. We wish you a pleasant flight. If
Lovely.
you need anything, don't hesitate to ask.
Do not hesitate to ask. Thank you, Santa, for the very comprehensive pre-flight cabin crew safety demonstration. Very good. Right, I think I just heard the buses switching over, so we should have a good start on the left-hand side as well. 2 good engine starts. Ground crew's giving the clearance. Lovely jubbly. APU bleed off, APU master switch off. I don't actually think I need the anti-ice on at the moment. A very comprehensive briefing indeed, yes. So, predicted wind shear on. Ground spoilers can be armed. Mode switch back to norm. Flap 2. Trim needs to be 0.6, which is where it is. Auto brake max over there. And we're ready to go. Finnair 14 Juliet, request taxi. Hey, Digi!
Finnair 14 Juliet, taxi to runway 21 via Bravo, Tango, Echo.
Taxi to runway 21 via Bravo, Tango, Echo. Finnair 14 Juliet. So Bravo, Tango, and Echo. That's what we were meant to do, right? I feel like the chart software is being weird. Yeah, so Bravo, Tango, Echo. That's correct. Good. Right, clear on the right, clear on the left. Nose taxi light on, parking brake released. We'll go and put the camera on. Let's go. Dizzy, I hope you're well. How you doing? Yeah, well, I've got this week and next week off work, Digi, so stream schedule's a little bit different. I've been spending a bit of time with family and recuperating a little bit after a very busy year. But we got a stream in today. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good Christmas, mate. Right then, off we go. This scenery's worked really nicely actually in 2024. I'm looking forward to Say Intentions releasing the traffic pack. I think that will be good. Street Retro last night. I've been hanging with the folks and eating great food. Nice. Missing some fam. I can't believe the taking moment. That's it, mate. Amazing. Digi, I'm glad you've had a restful time. Good to hear it, mate. Good to hear it. Yeah, Say Intentions AI are doing like a traffic thing, so we'll see how it compares to Beyond ATC. Doing this taxi always brings back memories. I love the look of the trees and everything with the snow this time of year. It looks so much better now. There's the tower. Gorgeous. Oh, that's interesting that that's just popped up. I finished all my activations for that, but it's back. I think they must have activated a few more. So, folks, if you aren't aware, earlier on during the month, and actually for the whole of the month, we're sponsored with AMD on their Ryzen 9800X 3D line of CPUs. And you might not have seen that pop-up appear for a little while, because whenever I do these kind of sponsored campaigns, they have like a limited run of the number of amount of things that pop up on the screen. But I think they've maybe activated a few more on top.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Lovely. I'll check it in a moment. So it might have even updated the stream title and everything. Let me go and check it. I was using a cursed combo of FSLTL and AIG. Yeah, I'm still using a combination of that stuff. Right, let's do a takeoff config check. That's all normal. And we're looking ready to go. So we're already with towers frequency. There's no ground station at Rovaniemi. In the real world. Oh, I've got memories of the end of this runway. Is it me or is it a very long taxi? This isn't a very long taxi. He only pushed back 8 minutes ago. Right, is it going to give us takeoff clearance? Oh, Simon, it's got to be done. In air 14 Juliet, ready for takeoff. Let's see if that triggers it.
Finnair 14 Juliet, runway 21, wind 215 at 12, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 21, Finnair 14 Juliet. Right, giving the cabin a ding. Get the lights on. And we are ready to go. Beautiful. I love looking over and seeing the strobe light like that. It looks awesome. How many times have I told the story? I've not told it yet, Simon. I've been well behaved. But it's tradition, we have to say it, right? Okay, so runway 21's verified. We'll start the chrono and we'll keep the aircraft rolling. Let's head back down south to Helsinki. Here we go, everybody. Are we ready? Manflex 53, SRS runway, order thrust blue. It is a cracker of a story, if I do say so myself. 100 knots. Oh my god, there are moose on there! I've just killed them all! I've just killed Rudolph, chat! I have just killed Rudolph! Rotate. Oh no! I feel terrible. Positive climb, gear up. I've just murdered Rudolph in an A321. Well, yes.
Finnair 14 Juliet, contact departure on 129.9.
Cross climb, climb. Contact departure, Finnair 14 Juliet. Well, that was interesting.
Finnair 14 Juliet, 129.9er. I need you to read back the frequency.
Sorry, 129.9er, Finnair 14 Juliet. Rovaniemi departure, Finnair 14 Juliet through 3,200 for 7,000. Even though it should be flight level 70. Alright, set standard.
14 Juliet. Rovaniemi radar identified. Climb flight level 210.
Climb flight level 210. Finnair 14 Juliet. Flaps 1. I wish we had some more Scandinavian or more Finnish sounding voices. Yeah, we're in MSFS 2024, yeah. Yeah. Now, I didn't see anything in the ATIS about a moose on the runway.
Finnair 14 Juliet. Contact Rovaniemi. Approach on
118.6. Oh, that's a good change. Contact Rovaniemi approach on 118.6. Finnair 14 Juliet. We're using Say Intentions AI at the moment. Yeah, we used Beyond ATC the other day, but we're trying Say Intentions. Rovaniemi approach, Finnair 14 Juliet, climbing to flight level 210.
Finnair 14 Juliet, Rovaniemi approach, identified. Good evening.
Good evening. I feel like I should have some anti-ice on. Oh, I don't know. I feel like that's the whole flight is ruined now. We've killed Rudolph. God. We might have to talk to Santa. Santa, are you back there?
Ho, ho, ho! Yes, Captain Chewie 94. I'm right here in the front of the cabin, ready to spread some holiday cheer.
Santa, I'm afraid we've got some bad news to share with you.
Oh dear.
Tom, hello!
Chewie 94.
Merry
I hope
Christmas.
it's not something too naughty. Please share the news and I'll do my best to spread some cheer regardless. Ho, ho, ho!
Unfortunately, during the takeoff roll, we ran over Rudolph, who was walking on the runway. We hope you're not too angry.
Oh dear. Captain Chewie 94.
Why does he keep saying my name?
Rudolph is all right. He can be a bit clumsy, eh? But don't worry, I'm not angry.
Oh, good.
Just make sure he stays clear of the runway next time. Ho, 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 ho!
Look at that. Santa always knows how to make us feel better.
Dear guests, ho, ho, ho! I'm delighted to announce that you may now use your electronic devices as we continue
Love it.
our
Tom,
journey
hello, mate.
on
Merry
Finnair
Christmas to you, buddy. Hope you had a good Christmas, mate.
532 from Rovaniemi.
You'll definitely not be on the runway next time,
Please
though.
remember to keep them in airplane mode. We have a
Oh,
lovely
dear.
flight ahead, and I'll be coming around with some delightful stops.
I'm going to have to send that one into work, aren't
including
I?
our special
Has somebody got a clip of it?
4 Juliet, climb flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290, Finnair 14 Juliet. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. We got it. I need to unpause the alerts as well. Heartfang, thank you. 100 bits. Rip Rudolph. Rip Rudolph. I mean, when do you even see it? Like, I didn't see it until like the last moment.
Oh my God, there are moose on the... Just...
Finnair 14 Juliet, contact Helsinki. Control on 124.2.
Contact Helsinki Control 124.2, Finnair 14 Juliet. Right, let's go over. Multiple moose. Mice. Mooses. Helsinki Control, Finnair 14 Juliet, climbing flight level 290.
Finnair 14
Rudolph
Juliet.
isn't a moose, he is now.
Helsinki control identified. Good evening.
Good evening. I mean, look at it. That's amazing. Oh, Tom! Oh my goodness gracious. How many's that? Tom just gifted 10 subs and Valorant have gifted an extra 2 on top. Thank you very much indeed, chat. Get some love in. Can we get some sub bombs in? That's the first sub bomb of the stream. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Oh my goodness gracious. It's gone to Delix Woodpeckers, Sirius Sam, Jam Seekens, Benjbury, Mr. Posh Martin, Samuel Leonard, LFFRAFN. Oh god, there's more. Wazel Will, Mimi Schmimmy, Urit, Shori, Tusand, and Sidulation as well. Thank you so much for these folks.
Juliet,
Helsinki.
Oh my
Control,
god. And Heartfang,
climb and
thank
maintain
you. Oh,
flight
I've got
level
too much
350.
going on. Climb flight level 350, Finnair 14 Juliet. Are these voices sounding really robotic to you compared to what we had with Beyond ATC the other day? I feel like they're sounding really robotic. Maybe it's just me. Right, we're clear to climb flight level 350. Tom, thank you so much for the 10 gifted sub. And then Valorant have got a scheme on at the moment where they're gifting extra subs on top of the 10 gifted. So I think there are an extra 2 in there. So thank you very much indeed, mate. Very, very, very generous of you indeed. That's amazing. Yeah, apparently killing Rudolph gets us subs. That's so funny. You could not write that. You really couldn't. I just didn't see them at all. Just, yeah. Well, there you go, chat. Always look for FOD on the runway when taking off. They literally would have gone, that one would have gone right through the right engine. And this one, well, yeah, I think the nose might have made contact. Oh, God! I've got 8 million alerts going on at once. Deep Blue with a Titanic flute. Thank you, Deep Blue, as flammable subs. Thank you, both of you. Oh, my God. I've got so many audio things going on at once. Thank you, both of you. Much, much, much love, Flammable. Fly back to Perth next week. I hope you have a safe flight back. Thank you for the 43-month sub, Flammable. Very, very, very kind of you indeed. And then Heartfang with another 100 bits. Thank you. Prime, you've also been super generous today. Thank you for the 1,000-bit cheer. After the 2,500-bit loud cheer earlier on, you guys are crazy. And Heartfang with another 100 bits. Goodness gracious. Thank you all for all of these alerts. Everybody's trying to be generous now to make me feel better after accidentally killing Rudolph.
Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, Finnair 14 Juliet. Right, I'll get the music going now. Oh my goodness. Right, what's our ETA then? 1630. That would make sense. Let's put that at the top. And then we need to tell the famous story. Are you all ready for it? Question. On all 3 platforms right now, how many of you have not heard the famous Rovaniemi story? If nobody's not heard it, then I won't tell it. But surely there's some people out there who haven't heard it. Oh, is the dome light too much? I think it is, isn't it? I feel like everybody's heard it by now. Surely everybody has. Right, I think we're good. I think we're set. Perfect. Flammable, you surely heard it. The heard what now? My famous Rovaniemi story. My famous story of when I was at Rovaniemi. ATC Swede on YouTube hasn't heard it. Okay, alright, well, it's worth it then. It's worth it to say it. Let me grab this sub from Tom. Thank you so much, mate. You are incredibly generous, my friend. Goodness gracious, that's taken us towards a level 5 hype train as well in amongst everything. Thank you. And to you and the family as well, Tom. I thoroughly appreciate it, mate. I really do. Hope you're good. Hope you've had a good Christmas. Thank you, mate. Jota, hello, how you doing? Good to see you, welcome. Yeah, more famous than the time you murdered Rudolph on the runway. Yes, correct, correct. Yes, you have, Heartfang. You've definitely heard it. Ah. Yes, there we go. Yes, all of the, yes, as you say. Thank you for the 100 bits. Oh my God, the alerts are going crazy. And then Hisham with 40 months. Bloody hellfire. Right, we'll tell the story, but we got alerts galore coming in right now. Alerts galore coming in. You folks are the best. Thank you so much for these. Yeah, it was a good Christmas. Thank you, mate. I hope yours too as well. Hope yours too had a good Christmas. Thank you, bud. There's not much to see outside, really, is there? And then Epic Nobody. Thank you as well. Oh, my goodness gracious. The alerts are flying in all of a sudden. Get it? Flying in? Plane flying? Yeah. That's a terrible joke. I might have to pause the alerts. That's wild. Or maybe people are just subbing and getting the alerts in because they don't want to hear the story. You folks are unbelievable. Thank you all so freaking much for this. Epic Nobody. 76 months, dude. That's crazy. Fresh moose meat directly from the engine. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit singed moose. It's going to be a little bit singed. Mikelele, try and do exclamation mark AMD and it should just play. And Joe, thank you for 43 months. Oh my goodness gracious. You folks are wild. Joe, thank you so much. 43 months. Very, very, very kind of you. You are all bonkers. Very, very, very kind. We are 90% to a level 5 hype train with 20 seconds left to go. Awesome stuff. Cool. Oh God, there's more! Hype train chew. I have a feeling Heartfang's drinking something with these cheers. I have a feeling. I just have a feeling. And Bill as well! Thank you for the 300 bits. Where's all this come from? Thank you very, very, very much. You're all absolutely unbelievable. You really are. Thank you very much for the 300-bit cheer, Bill, and Heartfang with another 100 bits on top of all the other cheers as well. You are amazing. Right, 2 seconds, chat. I just need a response to a quick message. Won't be a second. Right, I need a... Goodness gracious. So we got through a level 5! I'm just replying to a quick email. Right. The end of the... Yeah, I just wanted to clarify something with the thingy-majiggy emails. You know, the things emails and the thingy-majiggy. Sorry, I'm only a mere man. I can only do one thing at a time. I can't do two things at once. Guys, you're absolutely unbelievable. Out of absolutely nowhere, a level 5 hype train as we climb out. It must have been as some sort of a... to try and make me feel better after we killed Rudolph on takeoff. I'm so sorry. Yeah, guys, for those of you wondering about the AMD sponsorship, just do exclamation mark AMD. And there you go. You can get the link to it. Heartfang, thank you! Yeah, there we go. Heartfang has definitely had a few sherries. I'm confident of it. You've definitely had a few sherries. I can just tell. Jasper, thank you for 46 months. Oh my God. Where's all this come from? It's a reward for killing. It's a reward? Why would we want to do it? Happy holidays, mate. Happy holidays, Jasper. Thank you so much. You're amazing. An Airbus-based hitman now. So I never thought I'd see the day where I would kill Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in a flight sim. Never thought I would see the day. Right, chat, I'm telling the story. I'm going to pause the alerts just for a moment, even though we still... Well, I don't know. No, I'll wait for the hype train to go and then we'll do it. Because it's rude otherwise, isn't it? And then we'll get it, prepped. For those of you who haven't heard the story, the famous story of the famous Rovaniemi story. We're going to have to tell it relatively quickly, though, because this flight isn't very long. Look at our ground speed on the way back. Love to see it. Unbelievable. Thank you, friends. Very, 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 very generous. Currently at sea, sailing the Caribbean again for 3 months. Wow. Enjoy, Jasper. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. There we go. There's the activation for the AMD thing. Look on the bright side. You won't have to hammer pound the reindeer meat to tenderize it. The left main gear did it for you. Well, that's it. I think the first reindeer got cooked by the engine. And then the second one definitely made contact with the fuselage and probably went through the left one and maybe via the gear as well. Unreal. Unreal. I will definitely be showing that to work when I get back. 110%. I think they'll appreciate that one. Right, let's tell the story. So, I'll set a little bit of context. Apologies to those of you who have heard this story about a million times, but it is a tradition that whenever we are flying to Rovaniemi or out of Rovaniemi that we tell this story during the winter. So, back in 2012, when I was just a young lad, I went on a school trip to Finland when I was just about 18. Yeah, I just turned 18 years old. So it was February of 2012, February of 2012, and I just turned 18 years old. My school were going on a trip to northern Lapland, northern Finland, to learn about the Aurora Borealis, so the Northern Lights. And it was all expenses paid, so we got the trip paid for because it was to do with like a funding partnership thing. So there were 4 students selected from our partner school in Helsinki and 4 from my school, and we all got sent on a trip to Lapland, which was awesome. It was just the most unbelievable trip. So the flights that we took were a Heathrow to Helsinki, and then Helsinki to Rovaniemi. And then it was the same on the way back. So, you know, on the way there, it was like from Heathrow to Helsinki, it was like an Airbus A320. And then it was an A319 from Helsinki up to Rovaniemi. All, you know, how it goes. Pretty normal. However, on the way back from Rovaniemi to Helsinki, for some unbeknownst reason, Finnair decided to send an Airbus A340. I shit you not. So on the flight that we're literally doing right now, this exact flight, you know, an hour-long flight maximum from Rovaniemi to Helsinki, they decided to send a 4-engine A340. And so our story begins. So here we are on this fully, you know, it was very busy. It was a completely full Airbus A340. I can't remember what stand we were parked on, but we pushed back, just as we did today, to face northeast. And then instead of taxiing down Tango, the aircraft entered the runway at Hotel. So we taxied down Tango, we entered the runway at Hotel, and then we backtracked all the way down to the other end of the runway. And then we sat there. And then we sat there. And then 5 minutes later, the captain came over the PA to say, ladies and gentlemen, I apologise to report that we've taxied down to the end of the runway and planned to turn around. However, we misjudged our turn, and there hasn't been enough snow cleared, which means we are now stuck. So there we are in an Airbus A340. Shut up!
This is your
How do I get him to shut up?
speaking from the front of the cabin.
He's a bit annoying.
We have now reached our cruising altitude.
Can I turn him off?
I'm excited to let you know that we will begin our snack and drink service shortly.
Santa, please stop.
Some delightful treats for you, including
Santa's disturbing the story.
sandwiches and some festive gingerbread.
You know what? There we go. That'll shut him up. So there we are at the end of the runway, facing the wrong way, stuck. And they weren't able to clear the snow and everything. They hadn't cleared the snow all around this edge of the runway here, and they'd misjudged the turn, and we were now stuck at an angle. So they had to get a tug from the apron, taxi the tug, an aircraft pushback tug, all the way to the end of runway 21, and then they had to turn the aircraft round, doing about a 50-point turn. Phil, thank you very much for the sub. I've just paused the alerts for a moment, mate, because I'm telling my famous Rovaniemi story, as I'm sure you've heard about a million times. So there we are in an Airbus A340 with a tug attached at the end of the runway, doing about a 50 bloody point turn. So they had to, you know, turn the aircraft, then move us forward, then go back again and angle it a bit more, and then go forward, then angle it again and go a bit forward. But because of the way that the tug was and everything like that, and because of the size of the aircraft, they had to get people out with shovels around the edge of the tug to clear snow, to make sure that if the tug went off the edge of the runway, that it could still turn and everything. This was during the day, but there wasn't many hours of sunlight. So there we are in A340 doing about a 50-point turn to face the right way on the runway. It took 3 hours. We were stuck on the runway for 3 hours. So we eventually did this 180-degree turn with the tug going back and forward to line up on the runway and then face south. So finally, we were in this aircraft facing the right way, ready to go, having held up on the runway for 3 hours. But we're in northern Finland in February. So it was like -10, -15 degrees centigrade. So 3 hours later, we were iced up to hell. The aircraft was completely covered in snow and ice. So then they had to disconnect the tug and they had to get de-icing trucks to taxi down onto the end of the runway to de-ice us again. So there we are on the runway, facing the right direction now after a 3-hour, 180-degree turn in this A340. They had to de-ice the aircraft, and then as soon as they finished de-icing, they turned on the engines, and we took off. So I think we were on the runway for about 3.5 hours. It was unbelievable. I've never heard of anything quite like it again. Yeah. And so we missed the connecting flight home, so Finnair had to pay for us to stay in a 5-class hotel. And then we had to catch a flight to Gothenburg at 6 o'clock the next morning, and then fly with BA from Gothenburg back to back to Heathrow the next day. So I had to ring my mum and say, "Hi, Mum, don't worry, all is fine, but I'm going to be spending an extra night in Finland." And because it was a school trip, I was with teachers, and one of them was my head teacher, so he bought us all beers in the hotel bar in Helsinki. Like the legend that he is. So there we are. So there we go. So there's the story. There's the story. The famous story of my trip to Rovaniemi. Yeah. Right, I need to unpause the alerts. Bikufaro wants to know about the AM. For some reason, the command is a bit weird. Fang, stop cheering so much with all this. You're going to take up all the chat. What are you doing? Thank you. God. Phil, thank you as well. 88 months. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 88 months, dude. You're absolutely unbelievable. As well as Matthew and FS Syndicate. Thanks for the follows. Welcome, friends. I hope you're all well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry that I went on a bit there, but there you go. That's this. I hope you enjoyed that story for those of you who hadn't heard it. Thank you, Heartfang. God. Right, I'm going to get some stuff in for the arrival as well. Heartfang, stop drinking and typing. I think it's a good idea, maybe. Stop drinking and typing. Thank you. God. Thank you. Right, let's get some weather information in for the arrival into Helsinki, shall we? So, the wind's 280 degrees at 6 knots. The weather is still awful. Oh, lovely. Look at this. Freezing fog. Vertical visibility 200 feet. 200 meters even. Temperature 0, dew point 0, QNH 1028. Yeah, fair to say the weather is awful. Good. Well, this is going to be an auto land then. If the weather's like it was earlier on, we might need to see... Can we do ILS... I don't know what the minimas are, actually. Alex is here on TikTok. Hello, how you doing? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that story. There were more details to it, but to save myself repeating it for the 8 millionth time, those are the basics. But yeah, you can just imagine us doing a 15-point turn in an A340 at the end of a runway. And obviously it screwed up everything because we were blocking the runway. Yeah, we were blocking the whole runway for 3.5 hours, so it caused chaos. Absolute chaos. Right, let's just get the RNAV stars for 22 left and 22 right. I'm hoping we can do 22 left. Recreate it in the sim. We need a good A340 first. Okay, yeah, we've got... Oh, we've only got Cat 1 minima. This is why we might be on 22 right if the minima's low. Yeah, because we've got Cat... I think we might be doing an arrival for 22 right, chat, because the minima. My only worry is that the AIATC might try and get me to do an ILS for 22 left. Never tried it, Noah. You found a short news article about it? No way. And they... Wait, is this it? That's literally it. It's only got this. Finnair's flight from Rovaniemi to Helsinki is delayed due to slippery runways. The Airbus A340 was already taxiing to the runway when it swerved into such a position that it needed towing assistance. No, we were on the runway. This is... They could have made such a bigger article on this. I was probably sat in one of these seats because I was sat on the right-hand side and I remember these screens. I was probably sat like just over here. Does the date match? Yes, it does. 16th, yeah, February 2012. But they've left out so many details here. No, this is wrong. The passengers waited calmly on the plane for towing and disembarkation. We didn't disembark. We sat there. We sat there on the runway. It did a 15-point turn and then we took off. So they've not got all the fully details here, but there you go. Proof that the event actually happened. So we're going to have to do 22... Well, I don't know. Vertical visibility is 200 meters. I think we're going to have to do 22 right. What are they using in real life? Oh, they're landing 22 left in real life. Okay, no, we'll do 22 left then. Rovaniemi. What's Rovaniemi? They're landing 22 left in real life, so we'll go with that. Oh, shit. ATC tried to contact me, but I muted it because Santa Claus wouldn't shut up. Finnair 14 Juliet, expect ILS runway 22 left approach via the Lucet 5 Alpha. Right, so I muted say intentions because the Santa thing wouldn't shut up. So it's a Lucet 5 Alpha for the ILS 22 left. Oh, so it's he's gonna have to vector us. Cool. Hopefully the vectoring works. I've not had vectoring yet onto an ILS via with say intentions, so we'll have to see how it works. Nerd, hey, 81 months, thank you, votes. Yeah, sorry, I missed that.
Finnair 14 Juliet, cleared Luce 5 Alpha arrival into Helsinki. When you're ready to begin your descent, descend and maintain flight level 100.
I've got so many voices! Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, that sounds like the flu. Hope you had a good Christmas as well, my friend. Thank you. I'm sorry to hear that you've got the flu, mate. I hope you're on the tail end of it now. Thank you, my friend. Oh, chat, I've just realised it does have a Cat 2 approach onto 22 left, so we're fine. So 112RA we're going for. Oh, wait, no. What's this? Aircraft map? What should I be going for? I've got no idea. I'm just going to go 112. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Once you kind of get the sweats and everything out with the fever, it should help, mate. Sorry to hear that you're feeling rough, my friend. Thank you very much indeed for the sub, though. God, 81 months, Heartfang. Nerd even. I'm running the wrong person now. Right, radio minimum is 112. Finnair 14 Juliet, cleared Lucep 5 Alpha, arrival when ready, descend flight level 100. Okay, so when ready to send flight level 100, I'll put that in so I don't forget it. So LS, we've got the arrival information in. Radio minimum of 112, auto brake low. Good. And then we're set. And Heartfang again! Oh my god. Thank you! For the giggles, I love it. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Quality entertainment as well. Absolutely. Thank you very much indeed. Appreciate you, mate. Thank you very much for the 500 bits. Very, very... On top of all the other bits today as well. Super, super freaking... You guys have been incredibly generous today. You really have. People have still got the Christmas spirit about them. Going to any for the flu unless you're like 70 is an interesting use of NHS resources at the minute. Well, this individual's in America, so it's not quite the same. And when your temperature spikes that much, and with the yeah, I mean, you'd probably just get sent home again here in the UK with that kind of a thing. But no, it depends. It depends if you're dehydrated and stuff with it as well, Kieran. Age doesn't necessarily come into factor. You'll still want to get your vitals checked, and you know, if you're dehydrated from it and things like that, you can get admitted for it. It's quite nasty, the flu. If you get it, it doesn't matter what age you're at. If you get the flu bad, it's really rough. Really rough. Thank you for all the support today, my friends. Absolutely awesome. Right, I just want to double check to see if I've had an email response back. I haven't. Yes, I don't think I have. Lovely. So, yeah, Lucep 5 Alpha. I've not really briefed it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh god, and I also need to get the ground shots in. Is this... Cool. So we're landing on 22 left, so we'll aim to vacate like Zulu Hotel, Zulu Juliet. Let's just have a quick look. So we're doing an RNAV star for 22 left. So it's Lucep above flight level 100, then Nappen max 250, Hotel Kilo 902, then Kuka max 220 above 3000, and then we should get vectors for Cavi and then Lastu. ILS 22 left. Should get it. Got it there. Tixed. Oh, Biffix, then Tixed, then Gumvo. Gumvo at 2000 is going to be the latest. But hopefully we can get it 3000 at Tixed. Go around is straight out and then a left turn 185 up to 2000. So quite a low go around. And then, yeah, we're landing 22 left. So we'll aim to vacate Zulu Hotel or Zulu Juliet. And then it should pretty much be straight in on the apron. Right. So let's start our descent. Let's do it. You can't even choose an aircraft or livery without a CTD. Is the aircraft being confirmed to be updated and compatible with 2024? If it's a default one, give it a chance to load first.
Ho, ho, ho. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your friend.
I need to turn it off. It's too much. It's too annoying.
Left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Helsinki.
How do I turn it off?
Please return to your seats, stow your tables.
I'll let him have this alert and then we'll shut him up.
Belts. The usage of the lavatories is no
Spreading like
longer
wildfire at
allowed
our
at this
hospital. It's
time.
bad. I'm trying so hard to
We
avoid it.
appreciate
Yeah.
your cooperation as we prepare for landing. Thank you.
Thank you. Right, I'm shutting him up. Yeah, I mean, flu a lot of the time isn't a hospitalization thing, and yeah, unless it's like you're really dehydrated and things, and it's affecting other, you know, vital ops. But yeah, the flu's going around. It's that time of year, isn't it? It's that time of year. It's the INI A330-300, no liveries. I get Aeroflot and Lufthansa, so I don't know. Yeah, so I would. So if it's probably because, honestly, because you're trying to click things way too quickly. When you click on the aircraft, just let it actually load so you see like the model come through and load in on the screen, and then go to the liveries tab and select it and stuff. If you're trying to click through the menu system too quick, then yeah, I think there might be a crash there. It's probably like I don't know if it's the WASM module or something, what it could be. But just whenever you go through that phase of like configuring to get the right aircraft type, let that aircraft type load so you see the aircraft on the screen first, and then click into liveries and select that. Wait for that to load and then go back out, and that should help prevent it, I think. Right, down we go, chat. Down we go. Just have a look at the... Anyway, yeah, folks, you might have seen that just over today's stream, we've got the banner back up and everything with the AMD sponsorship. So for the month of December, we've been sponsored with AMD, specifically their brand spanking new 9800X3D CPU, which is so popular it's difficult to get hold of. But my God, is it a stunning piece of kit? I think it's you know, up to 20% performance improvement over the 7800X3D, which was already a hugely popular CPU. Yeah, it's a pretty beefy kit, and I think I think if I'm not mistaken, the 9800X3D is the first X3D chip where you can like specifically go into the BIOS and really tune the overclocking and everything as well, if you fancy that kind of thing. So yeah, what's the difference between Beyond ATC and Say Intentions? So I mean, like, they're very similar in a lot of regards. The main difference really is kind of like the pricing scheme. So Say Intentions AI is a rolling subscription. So you just pay a 1 monthly, or I think you can do it yearly as well, subscription fee, and then you get access to everything to do with it. And it's, you know, regularly updated and things fixed and new features brought out and all sorts of things. I think they even just brought out a new feature where you can do like search and rescue missions with it. It's pretty cool. Would you recommend an upgrade if I have a 7800X3D? I mean, I think if you can afford it and you can get hold of the 9800X3D, again, it's, you know, up to 20% performance improvement, so it can really smash things out now. It's so unbelievably popular, so I think it could be worth it, mate. It would certainly be worth it for me going from a 5950X, there's no doubt. So yeah, that's Say Intentions AI, and it's like a rolling subscription thing. While Beyond ATC is like you pay a base price for the software, but then if you want to have like premium voices and things like that, so not just bog standard, quite bland AI voices, then you have to pay for characters. So you pay like a certain amount, and then you get, that gives you a certain amount of voice lines, and as each voice line will play, that package will go down, and then you have to pay for it again once you run out of characters. But the problem with Beyond ATC is that they've just released their traffic pack, so you can get AI traffic as well. And if you do that with the premium voice pack, it's going to cost you a ridiculous amount of money. Say Intentions AI haven't released their traffic pack yet, but it's in development, so yeah. Oh, Mike! 5 gifted subs, and it'll be Valorant with an extra one as well. Thank you so much, mate. 5 gifted subs. It'll be an extra 6th as well. You absolute beauty, dude. Thank you so much. First ever gifted subs in the channel. They're going to Andy, Mac Moody, Jet Set Geek, High Flyer NL, and Croissant Bay as well. And then Valorant with the gifted sub to IR Gens was cool. I don't know how I pronounce that. Thank you. Happy 2024. Mike, you've been an absolute legend. I hugely, hugely, hugely appreciate the support with that, mate. Thank you very, very, very much indeed. I need to get some sub bombs in the chat for that one. You are a beauty, Mike. Thank you for the generosity. I hope those 6 enjoy it. Looking to get back into flight sim. Would I have 0 issues with the 3080 Ti and an i9 1200K? Yeah, you should be fine with that. You should be fine with that. Yeah, you should be fine with that system, mate. I'm intrigued to see when this hands me over to the next air traffic controller and stuff. Hey, it's another one. Fatboy Fat, 20 months. Thank you. Thank you for these subs, everybody. Goodness gracious. Today's been wild with alerts. It really has. What's delivery on? Oh, no, the ATIS. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, mate. Thank you very, 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 very much indeed, dude. Absolute legend. Right, the ATIS for the arrival is 135075. Can I put that on the other side? 135 and listen to it. You guys have been unreal today. Thank you, friends. I'm intrigued to see what this landing's going to be like with this weather. So if I go VHF2 and then will I be able to listen to it? Is that correct? Have I set that up? VHF2 and that's on there. Oh, it's because I've done that wrong. I think it's no, what was the frequency? 135075.
Altitude minus 2,000 feet. Transition level 55. Arriving and departing runways 22 left, 22 right, 33. Visual approach is in use.
Sorry?
Advise on course heading, altitude, and if basic information service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot. Helsinki Vantaa Airport, information Foxtrot. 1550 Zulu. Wind 270 at 6. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Temperature 0. Dew point 0. QNH 1028.
That's not the right.
Altitude minus 2,000 feet. Transition level 55.
It's got the complete wrong. It says visual approach, and it's saying that it's got the complete wrong weather on that ATIS. Don't know how. Right, tell you what, I'm going to turn the music off. Let's turn it off. There we go. Amazing. Let's concentrate a bit now. Yeah, that ATIS was a little bit wrong. He did an IFR circling approach. That's pretty standard, isn't it, for Ian? That's pretty standard. Right, we've got about 15 minutes to go. Let's put the seatbelt signs on, shall we? So this could be an auto land. Yeah, the vertical visibility is still at, so 22 left, 1,100. We might be alright. It's going to be that high QNH change and everything. We're through 14,500 feet with 50 miles to run, so we're looking good with the profile at least. We'll see how it vectors us and how well it does. I've not been handed to approach or anything yet though through 14,000. We'll see what happens. Oh, do you know what I want to do at some point if we can next week, chat? I want to see if I can get the High Performance Group H145 updated and everything and working in 2024 and do some more helimed missions because we've not done helimed flying for ages. And I really enjoy that. So we'll see if we can get that going soon. Frankfurt to Narvik. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay. Yeah. Have you tried the new Say Intentions Rescue stuff? No, I haven't actually. Although it was that made me think of it. That in the 330 Neo? Or 320? Nice, that's cool.
1-4, Juliet. Contact Helsinki radar on 119.1.
119.1, Finnair 14 Juliet. Oh crap, I've forgotten what the ATIS information was. What did the ATIS say?
Aches in use. Advise on course
Information
heading,
Foxtrot.
altitude.
Information
Finnair
Foxtrot.
1-4, Juliet. Descend and maintain altitude 3000. Altimeter 1027.
I'm not supposed to be with you yet. What are you talking about? I'm supposed to be with the next controller. Helsinki radar, Finnair 14 Juliet, descending through flight level 116 for flight level 100. Oh, I didn't even give...
1-4 Juliet. Helsinki radar identified. Good evening.
It's the same voice, and I'm not gonna lie, I've not been too impressed with these voices on Say Intentions so far. They've been a bit roboty and a bit of the same voices when we changed controller. I didn't even tell him what information it was. I don't know if we should be descending because it says descend and maintain 3000 altimeter 1027 all of a sudden now. I might request further descent. Finnair 14 Juliet, request further descent.
Finnair 1-4 Juliet. Say requested altitude.
Finnair 14 Juliet, request 3,000 feet.
Finnair 1-4 Juliet. Descend altitude 3,000 feet.
Descending 3,000 feet, Finnair 14 Juliet. I'm hoping it's not confused itself. I think it bugged out again. Yeah, that's the same.
Finnair 1-4 Juliet. Proceed direct tick.
Oh, nice.
Cleared for the ILS runway 22 left approach.
Direct tick said cleared ILS 22 left approach. Finnair 14 Juliet. Awesome. Oh, well, that's good. So direct tick said, and that's about 600 feet above profile, but that's going to activate.
1-4 Juliet. Proceed direct tick said. Cleared for the ILS runway 22 left approach. I need you to read back the direct to tick said instruction.
I'm pretty sure I did. Finnair 14 Juliet, direct tick said, cleared ILS runway 22 left approach. And I need to set the QNH as well. We're going to be super high. Right, QNH is 1028. Set once, twice. 3 times. Get the speed brake going. So yeah, I think that we're pretty high on the profile with that direct. We should reach it. Yeah, we're being told off by AI. Yeah, it's gone into vertical speed now because of the thingy there. We've got 21 miles to run, so it should have activated approach mode. Which it has done, good. So let's go Just idle open descent for a moment, just because it's not wanting to get that speed. How's Timmy doing? Yeah, he's fine, Jack. Yeah, he's good. We had an emergency trip to the vets with our other cat, Daisy, on Christmas Day, but she's fine now. So they're all right. Just about go flat one. Yeah, the speed brakes out. Come on, descend aircraft, descend. 3,000 is the lowest point we can get the glide at Tixed. Ah, it looks like we're alright on the glide actually. Good. There we go. Ollie, hello mate, how you doing? Right, so we're cleared for the approach. I'll get us below the glide and then we'll slow down further and let's get the anti-icing on. Not yet, Ollie, but we're doing a sponsored campaign with AMD. For the month of December. Start to slow the speed back. There we go, looking good on it now. How was Christmas? Looks like you had fun. Oh yeah, it was alright. It was a quiet Christmas. Apart from, as I say, the emergency trip to the vets, but all fine now. No, it was good, mate. I hope you had a good one as well. Looking really good with the glide slope. Profile's looking excellent now. We just want to get flat 2 out soon as well. 11 or so miles to run. Flaps 2. Hey, Dan! Oh my goodness, mate. 99 freaking months. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much. The mask goes on for a 99th freaking time. We have insurance, Ollie. That's absolutely unreal, mate. Thank you so freaking much. One more to go to the triple figure mark. For one of our longest subs on the channel, mate. Appreciate you, bud. Block GS. Go around was 2,000. 9 miles to run. Speed's back at 180. There we go. Looking perfect. Yeah, Ollie, luckily we've got insurance, so it was fine. Doing a Cat 3. It's only got a Cat 2. It will be an also land, this one, I think.
Finnair 14 Juliet. Contact Helsinki Tower on 119.7.
Contact Tower 119.7, Finnair 14 Juliet. Helsinki Tower, good evening, Finnair 14 Juliet, ILS, runway 22 left. Get down, flaps 3.
Finnair 14 Juliet.
That's
Helsinki
a better
Tower,
sound.
wind 270 at 6. Runway 22 left, cleared to land.
It's still Finnish, not Swedish, not Finnish, but voices haven't been amazing today. Cleared to land, runway 22 left, Finnair 14 Juliet. Yeah, we've not heard any Finnish voices today on Say Intentions AI. But at least Swedish is closer. Did that read it? Clear to land 22 left, Finnair 14 Juliet.
Finnair 14 Juliet, roger.
Okay, good. As long as he knows it. Right, let's land! Here we go. Wish me luck. Map's full. You're loving Beyond ATC? Yeah, the problem with Beyond ATC is the pricing. Okay, flaps for landing, no blue. Cat 3 Dual is armed.
1,000.
Checked. Stable. 15 knot crosswind at the moment. Oh my. Oh, I think I can see something. I think this is the worst visibility I've ever seen in the sim. Look at that.
500.
Checked. I've not got any sort of auto land showing on the FMA, should it be? Ah, land. Wow, look at that. There's the runway
100
lights.
above.
Holy moly.
100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. 10. Retard.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. Well, it did a magnificent job of that, didn't it? Absolutely magnificent job.
Finnair 14 Juliet, welcome to Helsinki. Contact ground on 121.8.
121.8, Finnair 14 Juliet. Manual brakes. Forward idle. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. That was absolutely brilliant. That is the first time we've had to do an auto land in a long time. We could probably take it out the autopilot at some point, but well, with that, I thought we might as well keep it in and see how it does. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, 121.8. Helsinki ground, Finnair 14 Juliet, vacated runway 22 left. Yeah, Tom, pop it in. We're using Say Intentions AI today,
Finnair 14
not
Juliet,
ATC.
Helsinki ground, taxi to Terminal 16 via Zulu Juliet, Zulu Alpha Delta. Have a good day.
Oh my god. Zulu Juliet, Zulu Alpha Data to Terminal 16, Finnair 14 Juliet. I'm just going to make a left turn here. Zulu Juliet, Zulu Alpha Delta. Where the hell is that?
Finnair 14 Juliet, taxi to Terminal 110 via Zulu Juliet, Zulu Alpha Delta. Have a good day.
Terminal 110 via Zulu Juliet, Zulu Alpha Delta, Finnair 14 Juliet. God. Where is it trying to get me to go? Zulu Juliet. I've honestly got no idea where it's trying to take me.
Finnair 14 Juliet, taxi.
I'm just going to close it. You know what? I'm just going to close it. No, BOS Simmer, no. No, that's never been announced, mate. Don't know where you heard that one from. Yeah, that's a rumour that must have been made up somewhere, because that's never been announced, mate. Right, let's just clear it up. That was awesome, though. Where should we go? Don't know what stand to go on. Hello? Charts. Are you going to show? You know what? I feel like I might go back to Navigraph charts, because sometimes these just don't load and work. And it's rather annoying. Where are the charts from? That's the default EFB in MSFS 2024, though for some reason it doesn't seem to be working now. Thanks, Digi. Appreciate you, bud. I'm just gonna... No idea why. We're just gonna have to randomly select one. Gate. What gate is this? That's 34. Where's 26? In air. I'm hoping I'm on the right taxiway. Still going to need my anti-ice on with this, aren't I? Just get that started. Oh, Mike gifting us up to 2 peeny. Goodness gracious. Thank you so much for all of these, folks. Right, let's unpause the alerts, and then I'll work out about parking in a moment. I want to park somewhere over here towards where the tower is. Mike, thank you very much. Gifting us up to 2 peeny. You've been super generous today, mate. Is Say Intentions better than Beyond ATC? Oh, I don't know which one's better, to be honest with you. I honestly don't know. That's stand 2-9, so I think we're going in the right direction at least. And then Mike gifting us up to Digi as well. Hey, there we go. Mike, you've been super freaking generous today. You really have. Thank you all of you for your generosity today, my friends. Very, very much appreciated. There we go. The mask goes on again. Right, that's stand 2-7. Nice. Okay, cool. So I have taxied the way that I wanted to go. Are my strobe lights still on? Yes, they are, because I didn't turn them off. That was one hell of an approach, though, wasn't it? I was not expecting to have to do an auto land today. I honestly do not remember the last time we had to do an auto land. But, yeah, the Phoenix handled it perfectly. Don't think there was anything I would complain about with that one. For those of you wanting to try the command, just try !AMD. For some reason, it put the whole title as !AMD Ryzen 9 800X. It's just !AMD. Annoying. Ray traced shadows. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. Yeah, that would make sense that that's heavy on VRAM. That approach was so cool. Yeah. It's been a while since we've seen anything like that. And then Mike with a gift us up to Aladems. Hey, thank you so much. My goodness gracious. I feel like a broken record just saying the same thing. But thank you very, very, very much indeed. Gifting out 8 subs today. Dude, you're a legend. Right, there we are. So, parking brake is set. APU is available. I'll go to the bleed. I'm going to stick the engine anti-ice off now. Got to run the battery out on that mask. Good luck. I've never changed the batteries on it somehow. Okay. And then engine shutdown. 1 hour and 15 minutes. There it is. As soon as I turn it off your VRAM... Oh, really? Oh, I might have a look in my settings, see if I've got it turned on. Not bad parking. I'll take it. I'll take it. That was an awesome rotation. And Bergen Boy with 59 months. Oh my lord above. Right, should automatically do deboarding. There it is. Bergen Boy, 59 months and the prime. You are a stunner. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, let's get all of that. And then Backfire, 43 months. You guys are going to run the battery out on the mask at this rate. Folks, thank you. 59 months with the prime for Bergen Boy and another prime. Good afternoon, Backfire. Hope you guys had a good holiday period or Christmas, whatever you're celebrating. Or if you're not celebrating, just a good week so far. Thank you, friends. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, there we go, folks. We'll have a look on Volantra in a moment and see what the landing rate was like with an auto land. But that was really good fun. I love it when you have something like that. Just makes it a little bit different than the bog standard normal approach, right? Yeah, I don't remember the last time I've seen visibility that low in the sim. That was something else. And I think the Phoenix flew it very, very well indeed. Absolutely beautiful. The HUD is helpful with that? Yeah, absolutely. Got some volumetric lighting on the logo light. Yeah, love it. I remember the first time I saw like the FS Labs with volumetric lighting. That was cool. The vertical visibility was 200 meters on the Meta. Yeah, it was pretty rough. Pretty rough. Right, let's go and have a quick look at Volanta, see what it said. So there's our return trip. Straight out, easy departure from runway 21 at Rovaniemi. No backtracking faffs. And then straight down south. Much quicker flight time with the tailwind today. And a nice easy direct and approaching. So how did it do? Well, look at that. I mean, smack bang on the centre line. Just past the main markers. Landing rate was a 225 with a 1.01 G-force. So literally textbook, really. And then off at Zulu Juliet. Oh, that's what ground was telling me to do. Zulu Juliet was telling me to go. Okay, I get it. Completely textbook that. Still remember that one PDD flight out of a Finnish airport where you literally took off from a snowy runway into the morning sunshine? When was that? Oh, I can't remember. I feel like we've done that in MSFS as well. If you missed the departure out of... actually, we should have checked the engine, really, shouldn't we? If you missed the departure out of Rovaniemi, we did have a slight faff where there were moose on the runway. Or reindeer on the runway. So we killed Rudolph on takeoff. Oh my god, there are moose on the... I've just killed them all! So, yes. We've killed Rudolph today. That's the takeaway point from today's stream, yeah. Love it. Right, well there we are then, my friends. Another rotation in the bag, and very good fun indeed. Yeah, I didn't mean to murder Rudolph. I didn't mean to. They just appeared on the runway. It's not my fault. Not my fault. Rip Rudolph. Rip Rudolph. You know that scene in the Little Britain spin-off, where they have the sign, "Dog is dead." It's Rudolph is dead. This time. Feels bad, man. Flight Sim Best. I don't think that even exists anymore. Yeah. Manslaughter, not murder. Yeah, that's it. That's it. F for Rudolph. F's in the chat for Rudolph. Yeah, that's it. They didn't have... You couldn't see his nose lit up. He didn't have his beacon turned on. That's it. Didn't adhere to the night lighting rule. Yeah, there you go. So it's not our fault. Not our fault at all. I love it. Right, my dearest friends, I am going to finish up there after a lovely, lovely, lovely rotation. So thank you all for joining me for that one. It's a classic rotation. I know we've done it about 1 million times before, but it is such an awesome one to do. I thoroughly enjoy doing it when we do get the chance to. So there we are. I will finish up there. I don't think I'll be streaming over the weekend. I'm hoping I'll be getting streams back on course next week. I'm gonna try and get some streams on for like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday if I can. I doubt there'll be a stream on Thursday. What are the dates next week? I'll have a look and see. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. So hopefully streams on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. But I'll let you all know kind of as we go. It might be a little bit haphazard with the schedule next week, but yeah, we'll do it as we can. I'm obviously taking some time away whilst I'm not working and spending some more time with family and with Becca and stuff and the kids whilst they're not at school and at work and everything. So yeah, but I appreciate you all very much for being okay with the weird schedule. It's just holiday period, so you know what it's like. So yeah, I hope you all have a very, 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 very lovely weekend, whatever you've all got planned. Hopefully plenty of flying in the sim, and we'll see you in the new week. You folks have been absolutely amazing today. Thank you all so much for the support on whatever platform you've tuned in on, whether it's been the TikTok, the YouTube, or of course Twitch as well. I very much appreciate all of your generosity today and all the fun vibes. So yeah, have a great weekend. We'll see you in the new week. All right, everybody, have a good one. Good night. Happy landing.